Ho, ho, and ho. And welcome everybody to another episode of the Professionals. This is the traveling show that bounces from every professionals channel week to week. And today it landed in my lap. We were waiting for our final bro to show up. That's why we were running late. And he's still late. But we're going to go on anyway. Today we're talking about those movie and TV holiday classics that we had to watch, and then we're going to do a watch party afterwards, so that'll be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys will stick around for that. So let me bring in some holiday cheer here, and we'll start with Father Time himself, Mr. Thibert.
Ho ho ho! Who's the ho?
Who's the ho?
I'm not the ho.
It's bros before hoes.
Bros before hoes. How you doing, man?
Good. I hear Arrow back there barking away.
He's saying happy holidays to all. Yeah.
Excellent.
This is gonna be a good show, man. It's gonna be a good show. Good topic.
I think this will be fun. And next up, we have the Cordrath himself. I don't know if they celebrate Christmas in that land, but let's find out. Andy, does Cordrath is he a Christian or what?
Sure. For the land that he's in, he's a believer.
Okay.
And yes. And do they celebrate Christmas? That's a good question. That I'm not sure of. I'll have to look into that.
That's a side
Get back to
story.
you.
And what are we drinking tonight? What was that delicious concoction you had there?
This mud beer, because I'm not a big stout guy, but I don't. Aaron would love this. Chocolate and peanut butter in a beer. Peanut butter stout. So smooth.
You know,
so
I thought the beer I was drinking was gay, but you just outgayed me.
Art, I'll outgay you in a hotel room any day of the week. Wait, what did I just say?
You know what you said.
And speaking of outgaying, let's bring in Aaron.
What?
We're the ho. Hey! In the chat, we're the ho-fessionals.
We just figured out who the hoe is, and it's Aaron Lopresti.
I'm still trying to recover from that stream last night. Okay, so don't be trying to out me.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Hey, did you guys see in the green room, the King's green room, that I put that
yes.
Avatar baby in there?
Why?
Oh my God!
Did you see the picture that he put in a green room? Oh my God! Why would they make that anatomically correct?
That was horrific.
God,
really?
I'm going to get 2 for Christmas, though.
You're going to get me one, or just?
Well, I just want to have a boy and a girl, so I have my kids covered.
All right. Wait.
Well, you know what it is for.
Let's share this. I'm going to find it.
Hold on. Wait. Wait till we get the rest of the bros in.
Yeah,
so
get the bro in.
When you drop one of those things, you know what kind of sound it makes? Boom!
You can understand it.
Like a boom!
Lady.
Boom is in another part of his house. It looks like.
I'm drinking Weller Private Reserve. It's a weighted bourbon. Nice. I'm at my brother's house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but
does he live close by?
Yeah, 3 miles. He moved here in August from California, which has been an absolute godsend.
Fantastic.
Hey, grab the links there whenever you want to click on.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
You know,
bring in the man, the myth.
Oh, it's
Tucci.
Tucci's here.
There he is.
Tooch is here.
I'm going to switch over in about 2 seconds because I didn't get a drink.
Yeah. Hey, what, Aaron? What happened last night? I missed it.
Well, start by clicking the image.
Oh.
Now, if you're curious, this is what we like to say is for the for the pedophile in your life. Get him this.
Yeah.
Why this came up is Shane Davis said that he was at the supermarket and there was some kid playing with one of these in the cart, and he was like, "What the hell is that?" And then he realized it's like an avatar baby or whatever.
No, it was the mother.
It was the mother.
Was playing with it,
and the mother was talking to this thing.
And had it in like a stroller.
Yeah.
Oh, now my question is, Art, do they make a boy version, or did you just grab that one?
No, there's a boy version as well. I'll tell you, it was really hard to download those images. They weren't letting
Yeah, I wouldn't want those on my computer, Art. Just saying.
Yeah, there's one that's got a full-on dork, hanging out.
Hey, Art, I joined a nudist colony.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, the first few days were the hardest part.
Wah, wah, wah.
I could imagine. It's like high school all over again.
That joke went limp.
I started one in my neighborhood. So far, I'm the only one that goes for walks that way.
That's right.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So to answer your question, Fraga Boom, last night on Comicsgate Kings, we EFAP this LGBTQA plus meeting of comic book and TV creators and how they could make more LGBTQTA content.
The title was Queer Eye for Comics.
And it was rough going, boy. Rough going.
I missed it.
All right, Graham, I'm going to jump out for 1 second, and I'm going to jump back. Give me 2 minutes.
All right.
All right.
No worries.
That's the exact same thing I tell my wife on my anniversary.
Beef barley soup. So let me get
I'm going to jump out and jump back in.
Yeah, I tell my wife, just give me 2 minutes tonight, hon. That's all. It's our anniversary. 2 minutes. 1 minute 30 if you're really pressed for time.
You know what? You're the guy that shares way too much.
What? This is just the bros, right? We're not live yet.
No one's listening right now.
Well, speaking of which, 200 Watt Studio, thank you for that $2 super chat. Looking forward to you finishing the Mags video.
It'll never happen.
No.
What's a
not
Mags?
happening. No.
Mags Fasagic, whatever the person's name is, was on this EFAP we watched last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys broke early. Andy and I took off like probably 2/3 of the way out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you feel like you're happy you did?
Yes.
I know I am.
I wish I'd left earlier. That's all I can say.
I'm a stronger man for it, I feel like, I've conquered some kind of demons.
Next to Mags was this trans
documentary.
woman, Eleanor, who none of us knew that.
She was pretty.
And then she spoke.
Then she spoke, and it was like, "Hey,"
And we were all like, "Oh, that's a trans woman." Okay.
"Oh gosh, yeah."
Hello. Hi. How are you?
So,
I love comic books.
Chase your truth. You know what I'm saying? Chase your truth.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I don't care. Like it's all good to me. I live and let live. I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just don't get in our face. That's all.
Yeah, just don't
that's
start picking your moles on a live stream.
And constantly touching the camera. I mean, my God, it was so annoying. Yeah, the camera wasn't moving. Just to be clear.
No. Here's my theory, though. I think it was an iPad because there were times where she put her finger up, but then it looked like she was pushing something, like on a touchscreen.
Maybe swiping or something.
Yeah, because like you said, Graham, the camera never moved when she did this.
Yeah.
So
But there was a time that she did this. There was a time it flipped sideways.
I mean, it could have been an iPhone, and who knows?
Are you on an iPhone, Art?
Me? No.
Oh.
He's a camera turner.
I'm a camera turner. I'm an ambi turner.
All right.
I can turn either way.
So,
on a dime, baby.
Let's get on to a happier topic.
Let's, yes, please. I'm begging you, please.
We all have those family things, either that we celebrated as a kid during the holidays, or the ones we created with our kids for the holidays. Those things that we had to watch with them, or we had to watch when we were kids. And I thought it might be fun to talk about some of those things and maybe how they've changed. Too, from like that, like for me, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I had to watch it every year. Now when I watch it as an adult, I'm like, man, what a dick show.
Wait. You're talking.
It sends off all the wrong messages to kids.
Yeah, but you're not talking the one from Ethan showed last night from 1948. You're talking the newer one from the 60s.
Rankin Bass.
Yeah, Rankin Bass. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, there was an animated one from the 40s, I think. Is that the one Ethan showed?
Yeah,
you were already gone when he showed that? I don't even remember. Yeah. But yeah, he showed that one.
Yeah, but Rudolph got like the chick, man. Like he had the life.
Hey,
he got Clarice or whatever her name was.
It has that great line where Hermie, is that his name? The guy who wants to be a dentist?
Yeah.
And
they're like, And Rudolph's like, I want to be independent. And Hermie's like, I want to be independent too. Let's be independent together.
Yeah.
Great quote.
Well,
Great quote. Still use it around this house.
Well, that's what Comicsgate is. We're all independent together.
That's right. Let's be independent
That's
together.
what the pros are. We're
I'm
Hermie
going to start
and
pulling
Rudolph.
all your teeth out.
Yeah. And hey, you know what? The Bumble scared me when I was a kid.
Yes.
When he first came on, you heard the roar and you saw those feet coming and everything.
Yeah.
When I was little, I used to hold my thing up. But then at the end, he's like,
Yeah. Bumbles bounce.
I agree 100%, man. That thing scared the crap out of me.
Right? I know. And
It was-
it's funny how the proportions change throughout the whole movie. At one minute, he's climbing over a mountain, and the next minute, the dogs are right up to his waist.
You know what scared me? I think what added to it, but I think it was unintentional, is like the hair kind of moved every time because the animators would touch
their fingers.
And so even if it was a close up, the hair was kind of always moving weird. I was like, oh shit.
You know what we started doing on those shows? We started looking at the fingers of the characters, and they were all filthy dirty because for being touched and having their hands moved. Every one of them has dirty fingers. Drives me nuts now. I can't even hardly watch it.
I've never paid that close attention.
Check it out next time. They all have like these filthy, dirty fingers.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because when you say about the size differential, remember when Rudolph first sees him in Herbie, and he marches, his legs he looks like he's 200 feet tall or something.
Right, he's like King Kong.
Yeah.
Hey, they came out with action figures. I guess you call them action figures. I bought the entire set, so we set those up every year at Christmas time.
Yeah,
us too. We did the same thing.
And the Bumble's not nearly big enough.
Did you ever see the? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did you ever see the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Full Metal Jacket YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I have. Yes, I have.
Dude, can we show that?
Show me your war face. With Herbie,
and there's the one, I guess it's not Rudolph, it's Bambi versus Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that's
No, is the Rudolph one? Is that where Santa comes in and starts blowing people away? Or is that a different one?
That's a good one.
Santa has like a machine gun and starts like blasting people, and it's all like stop motion.
I want to see that Lee Majors movie that was never made. That's that phony movie in Scrooged. Where Lee Majors comes in and he's with an assault team, to protect Santa from these bad guys. And they got machine guns and they're like, why, it's Lee Majors. Ho, ho, ho. So that's right, Santa, I'm here to help you.
Somebody said that he lives down in Key West. Oh, one of the parents at the wrestling meet, one of Matthew's friend's parents, says he lives in Key West and just hangs out in bars.
Who, Lee Majors?
Yeah. Or he winters down there or something. He loves
That's
Key
cool.
West. He's a
those were the days. Like we watched those guys. They were our heroes, but they were real like guys. Like the rifleman, or even like what's that guy who played the Green Hornet? Like that guy was a Malibu cop. Like he became a cop out. Yeah, Van Williams. Yeah.
How could you say what's his name when you were such a Green Hornet stan?
Well, because I'm old and
you're drinking.
Memory's not quite what it used to be.
Did you ever meet him, Art? Van Williams?
No, I wish before he passed. Yeah.
I bet Billy has.
Convention.
No, I never have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I found the Raging Rudolph. It's 3.5 minutes long. It's up to you, Graham, if you want to watch it.
I don't want to get dinged already before we do our.
All right.
Your show is like 20 seconds of the violence. And then,
All right, hold on. I'll get to it and tell you.
Who says monetize is these guys. Evil One, $2 super chat.
Thank you.
Pay the bills for StreamYard, which is not cheap.
No, it isn't.
Thank you, Evil One.
Yeah, who was the guy?
Wrong on the island of misfit comic creators.
We already are, aren't we? We're on the political island. We're on the political island of misfit comic creators.
You know that pistol that shot grape jelly or whatever? It's like, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Or nobody wants
talking about.
Can somebody tell me what's wrong with the doll?
Thank you.
Which doll?
Yeah, that's a good question.
The little girl doll. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her.
Well, the reason is the skin wasn't blue and didn't have a tail.
I think she was a slut.
I like
Slut little girl? That's horrible.
I like the cowboy on the ostrich. That's a toy I would have liked as a kid.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You know that's also a story I'd like to see. You know, that's an adventure right there.
But what about brave old Bo Smith attacking that Bumbles at the end with his dogs?
How they all jump on him. You know, they all jump.
Maybe you guys can answer this. Okay.
He's
Bo Smith he would get his axe and then he would sniff it and lick it. What the hell was that about?
Look, he's trying to see if he can find gold.
So you taste gold and
that's what he says. That he does.
The iron in it, right? The iron. Well, there's no iron in gold. It's gold, right?
Yeah,
so
it's gold.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Wait a minute. You're arguing with what a professional does, Art. I mean, how'd you like it if Yukon Cornelius says, "Well, you wipe your brush off after every dip. Why do you do that?" Art. He knows what he's doing.
Okay, I've been shamed by a
Art.
Cornelius.
So I got it. I got the video to the fun, violent part, and I also have it set for 1.5 times speed. So it's up to Graham.
Let's do it.
Look at Andy. He just can't help it.
All right, just show like if you show less than 20 seconds, you'll be fine.
All right, put it up, Andy.
All right, hold on.
I think Graham just doesn't want to do it.
Oh,
don't you know?
You want to see the violence.
Right, and just
don't you know?
Preface this. What is this?
We're
gonna be watching.
This is a mad parody where Rudolph. It's kind of like Goodfellas Rudolph. All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is good.
Who the f*** are you? Who the f*** am I? I'm Yukon Cornelio, the greatest hitman of all, and I've got a special present for you. Compliments of one disgruntled elf and red-nosed reindeer. Were you talking to me? You talking
And I
to
sped
me?
it up.
Hey, I should get one of these for my workshop.
Holy crap! No.
Santa's toy room with a special delivery. Hey, look who it is. Mr. Freaking Fireplug. Mr. Freaking Fireplug.
Does my nose amuse you? Is it funny? Like a clown? Does it make you laugh?
No, great nose.
Okay, I'm the capo now. Hermes my lieutenant and Abominable here's my enforcer. Capiche? Now let's eat.
So remember, kids, the moral of the story is keep your mouth shut.
Have a Merry freaking Christmas, and you hear what we have said. Don't you squeal or rat us out, or you will.
There you go.
I think John Malin would like that one.
Oh,
That was worth the wait.
Oh, wait a second. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. Okay, that was funny.
That's funny.
That is good. Joe Bernardo says Graham is Yukon Cornelius, Art is Santa, Andy is Hermie, Billy is the head elf, Dan is Rudolph, Aaron is Sam the Snowman.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, I got the pitch.
I'll take Hermie.
I'll take
What's
that.
your name?
We're alive. I'll sing Silver and Gold for you.
Good casting, Joe. Good casting.
I get to judge everybody. You're not good enough to steer my
You're
sled.
not good enough to fly my sleigh.
Yeah.
What an asshole!
So I
Right?
need
Was he an
you.
asshole or
Santa
what?
was a real ass in that movie. He really
Wait a
was.
minute. I think Joe Bernardo just called me an ass.
Well, you know, that's how Joe. That's the way Joe operates, man.
That's how Joe
no,
Bernardo.
sees
Man, don't fuck with Joe Bernardo, man.
If the shoe fits, wear
Now
it.
let's Mickey Muck that, Joe.
Yes.
Oh, damn, there's another one, too. I never even heard of this one. Rudolph Full Metal
Yeah,
Jacket.
that's the one.
That's the one that they were talking about, yeah.
Now the
Oh.
Goodfellas one is. Come on, you can't get any more violent than that, man.
Oh,
Squish that guy's head in the vice. That was awesome.
The clay eyeballs popping out.
So listen to this. So speaking of this subject, if I may, Debbie, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I go upstairs and she's got her iPad on her bed because I forbid a TV in my room. She's
Good
watching Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And I'm like, what are you watching? It's not even Thanksgiving yet. She's like, well, I bought it. I'm like, why would you buy it?
I know.
It's
that
on
movie's
100
public
times.
domain. That movie's public domain.
Well, she bought it.
She could just watch it on YouTube.
Thank you for that $2 super chat. I'm going to have nightmares now. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're
We'll
welcome,
never watch
Amanda.
Rudolph the same. Thank you.
It's great.
Yeah, Yeah, when I was looking up public domain Christmas films, I was surprised to see that Rankin Bass one come up. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
Oh, it is really. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How about Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
Oh, that's a long time in the public domain.
I don't understand how like some of the Rankin Bass stuff would be public domain and some of it wouldn't.
I know. I have no idea.
Probably rights and age.
Well,
yeah, but they're all came out about the same time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, but it's a rights thing. You know, like I'm a kind of a music hound kind of person, and there are certain things that you can't find on streaming services. You know, like I'm not going to give specific examples because I'll out myself. But there are certain songs where you go to look for it and it's not there. I'll use one specifically. There's a song by PM Dawn called Set Adrift on Memory Bliss. And when the lead singer died from that, the cousin who helped write the song cut a version of the song himself and gave the rights to Spotify and Apple to use that version, but not the real version. And you can't hear the original version on Apple Music or, you know, and it sucks. I mean, the version up sucks balls, but it could literally boil down to whatever that producer is, the controlling producer let something lapse.
Right.
Therefore, it's there, you know?
Well, look at how long it took the Batman TV show to get put out onto discs.
Right.
And that's because Warner Brothers owns the character of Batman and 20th Century Fox owns the TV show.
Right.
You know, and they couldn't come to terms. You know,
and
there was money to be made there. Why didn't they just say, let's put it out there? We'll figure out the split. But, you know, greed.
Well, you know, when they made Roger Rabbit, that they had the hardest time negotiating to be able to use like Warner Brothers characters and Disney characters because they both demanded equal screen time and dialogue if they were going to be used together, right? Yeah. So like when Mickey Mouse is with Bugs Bunny, they both have to be on screen the exact amount of time. They have to have the exact amount of same dialogue. It's just ridiculous.
The best part is like Donald and Daffy.
Yes,
Holy
that is
shit, man. The
that
piano
is good.
stuff. Ding 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 ding. And then all the weapons come out. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I haven't seen that movie since it was in the theaters.
Yeah. That was the last movie I waited in line for, and I swore I would never do it again, and I haven't.
So are there any, you know, we're talking about Rudolph, you know, that's a classic from the 60s. We all had that one growing up. But are there any modern classics that have become part of your holiday lexicon now?
Define modern.
You're not talking just cartoons, though, right?
Let's say anything from, say 90s on.
Oh
no,
I've got one that kind of became part of our family tradition, and I know it's kind of polarizing, but we watch Elf every year now.
Yeah, we watch that.
Elf.
Oh, Elf, that's a good one.
There's a lot of people that like Elf.
Then what did he say? He's an angry elf, right? He's like, you call me an elf one more time.
Do you need a hug?
The best part of that movie is
call me an elf one more time.
James Caan is the dad.
Yeah.
I love James Caan. I love him.
I love the pitch meeting where they're talking, and he says, "I mean, what's more vulnerable than a tomato?"
Yeah, I know those guys are such imbeciles. And remember, he sits there and he goes, "Okay, all right, get this." You know, James Caan gives those two guys the instructions, and they just sit there. He goes, "What are you doing? What do you mean? Go get it storyboarded. What do you do?" You know, it's like their job to do it, and they're like.
I like when Miles leaves the book behind and they open it up and there's like a drawing of a chicken and they're like, "This is gold."
Yeah, I know. Then he's like, "There's 2 pages missing." That's like what Marvel does these days. It's amazing how Marvel took their, how to do their.
Oh yeah, when they printed the book and there's no ending.
Yeah,
right.
He's like,
James Caan's like, "Who's gonna notice?"
$30,000 is going to cost. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
So print it without it. Print it without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evil One mentioned a movie, and it's been on loop in my house. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Sammy, our 3.5-year-old, loves that movie, and
yeah.
It starts in Halloween, and it just goes.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes all through November to Christmas, and she plays it every day, sometimes twice a day.
That became a regular too. That became a regular too in our household when our kids they had to get to that age where it didn't scare them anymore, and they thought it was cool, and then it became like every year we watched it.
She's a strange kid because she stopped watching Moana because she decided the lava monster was scary. But then her replacement was Nightmare Before Christmas, where there's maggots and skulls and she's fine with it.
Yeah.
I would think like that scene where the guy takes off the top of his head and scratches his brain.
Yeah, Dr. Finkelstein.
That would mess me up. Well, for me, what became like a kind of a classic around the Thibert house, and this is when Disney was still pretty damn cool when they had John Lasseter there, is a series called Prep and Landing. And I thought
those are great.
Oh, yeah.
Those are directed really well. The sequencing on those are fantastic.
Yeah, it's really well done. I mean, it's not like cheap. Prep and Landing.
I never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Me neither.
It's about the elves,
Really?
preparing the presents and preparing landing. It's like behind the scenes of elves.
Is it animated?
Yeah, it's all CG. It's really clean, great designs. It's like Pixar-ish, but better.
Yeah, and great voices. It's just so well done, and they're shorts. I don't even think those things are 20 minutes. They're like 15, 20 minutes long. They're not that long. But yeah, they prep the site for Santa's landing on the rooftop, and so they invent all these kind of cool things that they have to do, to get the the sleigh there, and then to prep. It's kind of like an aircraft carrier, how they have those hooks, so when the planes come in, they have those things set up. So when Santa's sled, it's like, we're coming in hot. Like the reindeers are like, we're coming in hot. And it's like one of them's losing his shit. He's like, oh my God, we're not going to make it. And then one guy is like, keep it together, dancer, keep it together. And they're like, we're coming in hot. And then, those guys are prepping the site. Yeah. And then it comes down and it catches the Slayer. It's pretty cool.
I tell you, somebody in the chat also mentioned.
It's
somebody
Andy again.
Chat.
Andy, jeez, Andy.
What?
It's always Andy.
Mm-hmm. Crackle. You got Crackle.
Well, I can't help it. Somebody in the chat mentioned Jingle All the Way, with Phil Hartman.
You have to love it. I want the toy Action Man.
Turbo Man.
I know. I'm from Austria. Turbo Action. What do you want?
It's a horrible movie.
Well,
has anybody seen the Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell?
No.
Yes. On Netflix, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
The first one is great. The second one's dog shit. But
what is it about, Graham?
It's about these. It starts off kind of dark about these two kids. Their father has died, and their father loved Christmas, and they are what are called true believers. They believe in Santa. Or the youngest one, the girl does, believes in Santa Claus and stuff. Anyway, shit happens, and Santa Claus comes. They take a picture of him, and they capture. Santa ends up having to. They get involved in this thing, and they crash the sleigh, and there's problems, and now the kids have to help Santa rescue Christmas. And Kurt Russell is an awesome Santa. He does a Elvis jailhouse song and dance with little Steven and a bunch of these guys in a prison cell, and Kurt Russell's just like the coolest Santa ever, and he goes ho ho ho.
You just made me think of a dark Christmas movie, even though it's not a Christmas movie. Everybody talks about Die Hard, obviously, but I remember as a kid watching Gremlins, and the girl telling the story about how her dad got stuck in the chimney.
I have a theory about that, man. I think those.
I watched that.
those are Jews. Those are Jews making that movie that just hate the traditional Christmas stuff.
Oh my God!
Well, maybe because like when they're like, my dad was stuck and they couldn't find him until they found him because of the smell, and you just go, oh my God, this is the darkest Christmas
horrific
I've ever seen in my life.
Hey,
And the whole thing is, it was designed to be like a horror film for kids.
I want to. Evil One says he wants to watch the Tales from the Crypt episode and All Through the House every year. Was the only one and the only episode William Gaines was on the set for. Oh, that's
Really?
cool. I remember the story.
I did not
in
know that.
Tales from the Crypt, but I got the show.
I got to tell you. So one of the first movies. Sorry, one of the first movies Debbie and I ever saw was the original Home Alone.
Oh, that's a great movie. We watched.
What did you say? That's
Home Alone.
Oh,
like
Home Alone.
Home Alone, the first one. I got to tell you, I was freaking crying watching that movie in the movie theater. People thought I was a lunatic. I was laughing so hard, like just the shit, like like the stuff what he was doing to them. You know what I mean? And just how absurd it was, and like just touching the doorknob that's glowing red. Yeah. And I mean, Joe Pesci was funny. Like when but like when the burner hits his hair and burns it. But Daniel Stern, holy crap, those expressions and everything that he had, it was just when
the iron comes down and he looks up and he goes bang, hits him in the head, and he gets up with the
spider lands, and then he fall down the stairs and the spider lands on his face or something like that. He's going
yeah. The kid grabs it. The kid grabs the spider and puts it on him. He's like ah. Oh, God. I love the little mini movie. Here's your change, you filthy animal.
Yeah. That's what I was laughing at.
With a talk boy.
Yeah, that one is a classic.
All right, bring back up Santa Jaws. This has become a new holiday classic. We were, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. Well, it might have been longer than that now. No, it's probably 3 years ago.
What is this?
No,
it's hilarious.
We're flipping through the channels at, I don't know if it was, I think it was Christmas Eve. We had some people over and we saw Santa Jaws on USA, one of these, Sci-Fi Channel probably. And we're like, oh, click on that. This has got to be the worst thing I've ever seen. The shark has Christmas lights for teeth. He ends up with a candy cane like a narwhal coming out of his head, and he impales. The CGI is so bad. I mean, it's so bad. And apparently, the premise is this kid. He has this magic pencil. Don't ask. And he comes up with this Santa Santa Jaws as a character, but the magic pencil makes Santa Jaws come to life, and ends up
they stole that. They stole that
family.
That was an original story from Ninja Turtles, the Donatello micro series or macro series, where Jack Kirby lived in their basement, and he had a magic pencil with a crystal on it, and everything he drew came to life. So they grifted that.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. But I mean, Aaron's right. The CGI in this movie is so bad that it's worth watching.
Yeah. Oh, it's so bad.
A couple out there like that.
Yeah.
So this is now, I don't know if we can actually sit through the whole thing because it's so bad. But if you just get to the end where his whole family gets slaughtered by the candy cane narwhal thing coming out of the shark's head, that's all you need.
Is there images of that, of him just as the narwhal candy, with this?
Yeah, I'll be fine, but I'll pull it up.
This makes Sharknado CGI look good.
Yeah. Hey, Graham, Joe Bernardo says, Aaron, what is the only Star Trek original series Christmas episode?
Oh.
The ones where they actually mention Christmas is
Helen Noel.
Helen Noel, yeah.
That's right. I don't know if that.
Speaking of Joe Bernardo, let me share something with you guys. He did a Christmas image with the bros. Have you guys seen this?
Oh, have we?
Oh wow! Look at that. I have not.
Professionals edition. I like the dog there.
Yeah, they got Graham's dog in there.
No, that's a beagle.
Well, it's close enough, Graham. Come on.
Oh,
beggars can't be choosers.
You're assuming my dog's species. Nice.
Yeah, come on,
Way
man.
to go.
All right, so they got my dog in there, the dog I used to have.
Okay.
That's cute.
Yeah, Joe's a good friend of the show here.
Yeah, good,
Oh, yeah.
good friend of the bros there. What was the Christmas with the Cranks?
Oh,
I've
that
never
was
seen
good.
that one.
Tim Allen.
Seen that one.
Yeah, I saw that once. I remember liking it actually.
Oh yeah.
We love that one. It's you know, the premise is, you know, this guy is, you know, his daughter's finally going off and he wants a vacation. You know, he wants to take his wife and they want to go on a big cruise to the islands in the sun. And here's the plot point where it gets a little tricky, where it has to be a complete boycott of Christmas. You know, so you can't buy the Christmas trees, you can't put up the frosty snowman, all this kind of shit, which causes all kinds of problems for him in the neighborhood. And it's very funny, very heartwarming in the end, because he has this conflict with this neighbor across the street, and his wife has cancer, and you know, that comes into play into the story. And but Tim Allen's a riot, and Jamie Lee Curtis is so funny. It's a great film. If you guys haven't seen it, check that one out.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I've seen parts of it, but I have not sat down and watched it. So
yeah, that's one of our favorite modern ones.
Yeah, the ending is really touching. It does get to you.
Here's the image that Billy demanded from Santa Jaws there, Graham.
Oh, damn. I didn't think you'd find that.
That's hilarious.
Like a candy cane?
Yes. And his teeth are, look at those, they're Christmas lights. His teeth are.
Yeah.
It looks like, what's his face? Tekashi 69, the rapper.
But he's
Like
not
his
even like
head hat on the fin.
That's like bad Photoshop. They're like not even on the same planes.
Yeah,
I know, it's terrible.
Yeah, the guy getting stabbed he's just kind of annoyed versus, you know, getting impaled.
And he looks like he's too far behind to have been stabbed. Like that in front of him, you know.
It's like Basil Rathbone stabbing somebody in, you know, 1939.
This is so
sword go through the arm.
Under the arm, yeah.
Well, what do you guys think of Christmas Vacation?
Oh, I love Christmas
I
Vacation.
love that movie. Oh my god. That's
Yeah,
another-
I'm not a fan of that one.
Oh really?
Really?
Cousin Eddie?
Yeah, well,
that guy's annoying, man.
I'm not big with Chevy Chase and the brother Quaid. I'm even less a fan of. So,
Oh, see, I love that with him. In
Yeah,
it.
that's a great movie.
Yeah, when
I'm
he's
with Billy.
in the RV, when he's like, "Son of a bitch," he chipped me out of my bonus. The next thing you just see that RV whipping out a drink. You see Cousin A like this, turning that wheel. Come on,
I'm with Graham. I like the movie okay, but I'm not a big Chevy Chase fan. I find him kind of more annoying than I do funny. I'm not a big
best
Dan
movie
Aykroyd
Chevy
fan
Chase
either.
ever did was Fletch, the first Fletch.
Yes, Fletch was good. I enjoyed Fletch.
I would even say Foul Play.
Foul Play is really good.
Yeah.
And actually, the second movie that him and Goldie Hawn did together, what was that called? Seems Like Old Times, I think.
Yeah.
He's like robbing. He gets tricked into robbing a bank or something. He looks right at the camera as he's walking out. It just he gets set up by these guys, and he's on the run, and she has to hide him and all this kind of stuff. It was pretty good.
Okay.
But
early on, he had moments.
Yeah, he showed promise early on in Caddyshack. He's great in that.
Oh, you know, another one. Is this the 90s? Scrooged with Bill Murray?
Yes.
Yes,
Wait, that might be 89.
89. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
That
a good
is
one,
a
though.
good
modern classic.
Yeah. That's the one with the phony movies in the beginning. Bob
My
Goulet,
favorite
Agent
in that
Christmas.
movie is it's kind of under sung is Bobcat Goldthwait when he finally has enough. I just like people when they're losing it. When he goes in there, he's like, he's using that voice. And he's like raising Cain. That's
I think that's the only time I ever liked Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah. Because he does that well. He does that one thing very well. Yeah.
Most irritating actor I've ever.
Actor.
He was good in Blow because he wasn't being Bobcat Goldthwait.
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was in Blow. He was the guy who said, "I can't feel my face" after he sniffed all the cocaine.
No kidding.
He's like Cocaine Bear.
Dude, Cocaine Bear looks hysterical.
That looks like it'd be a good Christmas movie.
Now, a couple people
Bring
mentioned
the
in the
family.
chat here a beloved one that I don't think a lot of people ever saw, and that's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Are you serious?
No.
Emmett Otter.
It is adorable. It was a Jim Henson production, and it came out
okay.
in the 1980s, I believe, maybe even late 70s. I'm not sure. It's got these little anthropomorphic animals, you know, an otter and his buddies, and it is just adorable. It's so cute.
I don't remember that. It was pretty much a Henson honk there for a while.
I don't remember seeing it, but I remember it.
Well, you know,
Pastmaster Dan saying it, Emmett Otter is the tits.
there you go.
Well, what have you guys
Muppet Christmas Carol is a really good movie too.
Yeah, I never got into the Muppets. Just
Yeah,
never
really?
did.
Now, because, you know, I drive my kids nuts. Because once Jim Henson died, I said Kermit's dad. And so when when the Christmas Carol one comes on, that's not Jim Henson, and you can tell. You know, it doesn't sound like it, you know? And I'm like, they're like, oh, why don't you watch that? I said, because that's not Kermit. He goes, what do you mean it's not Kermit? Kermit's dead, girls.
Oh, damn.
They're just crying and weeping.
Way to scar the kids.
Yeah.
Well, the greatest Christmas Carol version is with George C. Scott. I know that Graham will agree. That thing is, I can't watch any other version of that show.
I agree.
That all the actors are top notch. The production, for being like a television production, it's really well done.
Is that the one where the Ghost of Christmas Future was like death almost?
Yes.
And he had the the skeleton hand or something.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
And he never spoke, and they just had that sound like.
That's not in public domain?
Hey, one of the most truthful movies I ever watched during the holidays and continue to, and it's like a tradition in our house, where the things are what they're supposed to be, is the Yule Log channel, where it's just like a burning log.
I remember that.
Remember that we played at Channel 11 on Christmas
Dude, you can still do that on Christmas Day. You can find that.
That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
it's like the Yule log in the Terminator when the kids are sitting in front of that TV, and then you see that it's a busted TV and the flame is inside.
That's entertainment.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a go-to. It works.
You know, it's a great.
Let the Bing Crosby and the eggnog do their job. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You can
Remember
start
those
seeing
TV
shapes and
specials?
things in
Bing
the fire.
Crosby used to have TV Christmas
Oh,
specials
yeah.
in the 70s when we were kids.
Well, you remember when he sang the duet with David Bowie?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's
Mhm.
brilliant. Yeah,
Brilliant. Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh.
Rumba bum bum.
Yeah.
I heard they only rehearsed it once or something before they
Yeah.
taped it live. Like those guys are professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And neither of them wanted to do it.
Oh,
You
really?
Well, dude, it's so good though.
It is so good.
good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's so good.
Oh,
Can
I love the
it
harmony.
be when
you
they
know,
both sing it together? Can it be?
Yeah. Such great harmonies. It's just beautiful, beautiful moment. I think that was his last special. I think Bing died that year.
Oh, did
Oh,
he?
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This is one thing I never warmed up to, but and this will date me, is Perry Como specials, Christmas specials.
We used to watch all those, man. All of them.
Those were horrible.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
King family.
Andy Williams. He
Yeah.
used to have one every
Yes,
year.
Andy Williams ones we watched all the time too.
Andy Williams was better. Perry Como, not so much.
Perry
My brother was
Como
up and
has
she
got the personality of a shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, we were watching on, I think it was on Netflix recently. They showed a whole bunch of like Doris Day movies and Doris Day specials and stuff. And there was this one, I think it was a Christmas one actually, and Perry Como was on, and oh my God, he's got no personality whatsoever. Even when he sings, he's boring. He's got a nice melodious voice.
Yeah.
But he's got no personality.
I never understood like how that even happened. Like he
I
must
know.
know where the bodies are hidden or something.
Oh, you definitely know that.
sing.
Perry Como? Come on. Where do you think? Come on.
Perry Homo.
Harry Homo.
It's
Perry
so,
Como.
whenever you watch like what was that, Inside the Actors Studio, and they'd always have James Lipton would always have somebody on there and interview him. It's like 95% of the actors have zero personality. It's like they're just like complete ciphers. It's like if they didn't have something to perform, they would be the most boring, uninteresting people in the world. It's amazing how frequent that is.
Like Robert De Niro is just a dud.
Who?
De Niro.
De Niro.
Oh, yeah. He's just a dud. Now he's just a kook dud.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of a great Christmas
cocaine bear
era, Christmas time movie release, did you see my tweet that the great, brilliant Popeye was released 42 years ago today?
I saw that tweet.
Williams. How does that make you feel old?
Yes, it does.
Wait a minute. The Robin Williams one was 42 years old
42
today?
years ago.
42 years?
Well, it's funny, too, because that picture of him, man, you're like, damn, Robin Williams is a good-looking dude back then.
Stop.
That it was very early in his film career. I think he'd just come off Mork and Mindy and did that. Yeah. And Robert Altman directed it, and it was a huge bomb.
Yep.
Yeah. The art direction was good, and I think casting the actress from The Shining, Olive Oil was
Shelley Duvall.
Who played Brutus or
Bluto?
Pluto.
Well, Brutus was the real name of the character in the strips.
Who played him in the movie?
I don't know.
He wasn't.
It's got some fat guy, didn't they? They didn't really get a good.
All right, I'm going to Google it now. I'm curious.
I don't think he went on to be anything.
Well, I watched the I got curious if you guys ever go down that rabbit hole, and I'm watching Siskel and Ebert's review of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they say this is a great movie. I love this movie, but I don't know if kids are going to want to see this because they're not beating each other up. They're not fighting. It's almost like a Popeye for adults, but it was kind of supposed to be a kids movie.
Yeah.
That's why it bombed, because it really never had an audience.
There's no action.
Right.
And the music was horrible. Those songs were terrible.
Yeah. But he was great in it.
He was great. The cast, as Aaron said, the art direction, that town still stands.
It's a tourist attraction,
Yeah.
Really?
It was built over in where was it? Somewhere overseas,
like New Zealand or something. Like, isn't it one of those like Scandinavian countries or something?
No, I don't think so.
Far away from New Zealand, there, RT Bear.
Well, I know, but
Hobbitville is still in New Zealand.
That's in New Zealand. Yeah. No, this was. I want to say it was like off the Greek coast or somewhere.
Yeah. I think that's right. It was off one of the Greek. It was. Yeah, I think it was off the coast of Greece. Someplace.
Somewhere around.
You're right.
And
because it's a seaside, it's a seaside town, right? Like there's cliffs and there's
yes, and because of the weather, all that stuff still holds up. It's the climate is good enough to keep it original.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, now, speaking of, we were earlier anyway. Like public domain, is this? Share that. Is this public domain? I think it is, isn't it?
It was at one time.
I would think it is.
This is by the way, this is a limited edition print by CM Dudash, who's a really good guy. I called him and talked to him. Actually bought one of these signed prints from him. There's movie poster sized off his website, but what a personable, real friendly guy.
Did you piss him off too?
No. Surprisingly, he did the probably most famously the movie poster for Pale Rider, the Clint Eastwood movie poster. But I've got this hanging up downstairs in my movie room right now. It's really cool. But
this is a must see every year.
Yeah,
for the Thibert family. This is a great movie.
Yeah.
Now was for a while.
Now the movie we're going to be watching tonight on the watch party. Billy will remember this because we grew up just miles from each other. Actually, in New York on Thanksgiving, they showed this as the prelude to Christmas every year. It was Babes in Toyland or March of the Wooden Soldiers, King Kong, Son of Kong,
Mighty Joe Young.
Yep. They played all these. This was always right after the parade.
Yeah.
These things would start.
But do you remember what the late night, like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock movie was? You remember Trog? Remember it was Trog?
Was it Trog? I never watched
Wait a minute, with what's her face? Joan Crawford.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man.
It was a Christmas tradition like no other. Trog.
So fact is that the March of the Wooden Soldiers won the Academy Award for the best film of the 1930s.
Really? Wow.
Yes, so you're gonna love it, Andy.
Oh no, I've seen clips. I just like the fact that you said.
It's no. That's right.
Billy's lying. Billy's
I just like. Oh, I get it. I just like the fact Billy said.
Yeah.
Billy said, "You remember the late night ones? You know, at 8:00." And I'm like, 8:00 is late night. Good
Well,
Lord.
Thanksgiving it is, you know.
Yeah,
But it is when
when
you're
you're
old
10
and it
years
is
old,
when
it
you're really
is.
young.
That's right.
no, Billy was going to say that the Terror in Tiny Town won Best Picture.
That's right.
Yes, but it is. I love this movie. I love the ending of it. I'm gonna get popcorn. Get a couple
This
of
is
beers.
a great movie. This is and wait till you see Mickey Mouse. This is
Oh, that's the best.
oh, this is this is the Toyland, you know, and actually there's Mickey Mouse and Donald. I think there's Donald Duck character too.
I don't know. There's not Donald Duck. There's the cat. The Puss in Boots.
Right, Puss in Boots.
And
They're
then
all
there's
these classic storybook characters, but there is Mickey Mouse in here, and this was 1935.
34.
1934. So this is early on in Disney Empire.
Yeah, have any of you guys seen this movie?
Not all the way through.
Oh, have you seen it, Art?
No.
Oh my God, get some popcorn.
Art, how could you not? Didn't you want to watch it when it premiered on TV, Art?
He missed it.
Have you seen it, Aaron?
We didn't have a TV.
No, this is the Laurel and Hardy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
How about you, Dan? No.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
Oh man.
I have
But
seen
I'm a
my
baby.
favorite brunette, though.
Dan's the baby
I have
of the
seen my
show.
favorite brunette. I'm a Bob Hope fan. That's why.
That is a great movie.
I love everything Bob Hope. I watched all of his. What do they call USO? Like when he
USO
goes,
tours.
Yeah,
Is that
I love
Dorothy
that.
Lamour?
Well, especially the Raquel
Yeah,
Welch
she's my
one.
favorite brunette.
Okay, I found like the top 10 Christmas movies on Rotten Tomatoes. So number 1 is Meet Me in St. Louis.
That's
2 is Shop Around the Corner. 3
I
is
love that movie.
Miracle on 34th Street, which is one of my favorite. The writing on that is freaking genius. How they handle all the Santa Claus stuff in a very realistic way. It's absolutely genius.
Yeah.
And
Maureen O'Hara is smoking in that one.
Oh yeah. Tangerine. I've never even heard of this. Number 4.
Bear. You made me not say how hot Raquel Welch is.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's-
Christmas movie was she in?
Here's one.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Dan?
She did. I was saying she did a USO with Bob Hope.
Okay.
Vietnam.
Do you have
Connect
any
the
pictures?
dots.
Images speak, louder than words. But it's called Klaus. That was
That's the animated one.
Yeah, that one
So
is
good.
really, really because we were talking about.
Graham
newer
doesn't like
movies.
it.
Yeah,
No, I
it's
didn't
really
like
good. Number 6 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Hey, wait. What year was Klaus?
It was 2019. It wasn't that.
Oh, yeah, that didn't do anything for me.
Oh, really?
I
I'm
don't know.
mesmerized by the animation. I don't know. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nightmare Before Christmas is 6. Little Women is 7. Die Hard is number 8. And it's just called Carol is number 9. And It's a Wonderful Life is 10. It's a Wonderful Life should be way up there.
Yeah.
That should be that should be
Half of those
higher up.
movies don't even qualify as real Christmas films.
Yeah, this is kind of bogus. Christmas Story is, I'm just going to give you a highlight, is 15. Guardians of the Galaxy, that new one that just came out, is number 17. Edward Scissorhand, I don't think of that as a Christmas movie. 18.
It's a winter movie. Oh yeah, well, Alan Arkin.
Just 'cause it's snowing doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
They say Trading Places is a Christmas movie. 20 is 21. Gremlins is 22. Kiss Bang Bang is 24.
That was a good movie.
Elf is 25. While you were sleeping.
Where does A Christmas Story fall in all of this? Because
15.
To be completely honest, that's the one that's always on.
Yeah.
It's really, so much you get sick of it. Like I'm sick of it.
No. And they did a sequel, a third one, because they did a sequel which was terrible.
Yeah.
But they did a new one that had pretty much everybody except the mom.
Yep.
And we watched it, and I have to say, I was completely good with it.
I thought it was amazing, Dan.
They did a great job.
They hit all the marks. They had the flavor of the original without it being derivative. The only downside to it was the not casting the mother.
Yes,
I felt the writers didn't capture the character right either.
Yes, I'd agree with that. I would agree with that.
Hey, Graham, what was the movie? Was it March of the Wooden Soldiers? Is that the one?
It's also called the Babes in Toyland.
Okay, because that's 41 on the top 100.
Okay.
Also, it's weird because like Batman Returns is on here. That's weird. The Muppet Christmas Carol is 34. The Ref is in here. The Ref? That's not a Christmas movie.
I don't know.
Oh, no, it kind of is.
Is it?
Hold on, I got a super chat here, guys. NFT Nick, thank you for that $5 super chat. So Graham Nolan is hands down the snow miser, but I'm torn between Aaron and Billy for the heat miser.
I'm not fat enough to be the heat miser.
The heat miser is the same guy as the Burgermeister.
I don't think Billy's grumpy.
Yeah,
I can see it for Aaron.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know,
I'm grumpy enough to be heat miser.
Right.
I'm not
Billy's not, though.
No.
Well, I am, though, in my family. So we were down at Disney right before Christmas. We got Christmas ornaments a few years back. Yeah, geez, probably like 10 years ago, right? And they got ornaments for everybody. And Debbie got me the Oogie Boogie because Debbie loves Night Before Christmas like so many other people do. She has a whole curio cabinet, a whole nightmare.
So does Shelly. So does Shelly. Has all the
people,
toys.
yeah. So I've only seen parts of it and I like it, but it's I don't know. I'm busy, so.
Okay, now he sounds like heat miser.
I've never sat and watched the whole thing from start to finish. Anyway, so she gets me the Oogie Boogie ornament or whatever. And I'm like, why am I Oogie Boogie? Because she's like, because you're just like him. And I'm like, well, what's he like? She goes, scary and annoying.
and his head is filled with maggots.
Yeah. And she'll come up and I'll just say, honey, why did you get me the Oogie Boogie thing? And I bet you she'll say
That's hilarious.
All right, Graham, I got a curveball for you guys. All right, so
that is not a Christmas movie.
No, it isn't. But what we used to do from when Shelly and I were dating all the way to when our kids were probably, 10, 12 years old, we would, every time we would trim the Christmas tree, we'd play the soundtrack from Grease because it's such a great sing-along. We all knew the word, right, to every one of the songs. And so we would every year. I mean, it was like we did that for at least 10, 15 years before it died out. But
that's fun. That's a great, unique family tradition.
Yeah,
so instead of Merry Christmas, you guys are like, Grease is the word.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, see, I got Helen a John Travolta Grease Christmas ornament that sings. So look at that.
Look at that. See, it just.
I have my own ornament that he sings.
Christmas
97.
We'd be sorely remiss if we do not discuss, and I think Aaron would be very upset if we did not discuss the Grinch.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about live action or cartoon?
No.
Cartoon.
Chuck Jones.
Although the live action did have Rick Baker's makeup in it, so that was Jim Carrey destroyed that film. It was like, please direct him. It's just like they set up the camera and said, do whatever you want. It's the worst movie ever. But
he
the makeup,
had to sit in that chair for 8 hours, man.
That makeup was great.
So did
Pussy.
Boris Karloff.
I know. I was going to say, pay me that kind of money. I'll sit in the chair for 8 hours and do the script you want.
Yeah.
No, oh my gosh. When I was a kid, because we didn't have, it wasn't like played, every hour on the hour for, the month of December.
Oh, you got it once.
It was on one time. If you missed it, you missed it, man.
Well, that's how it was, I think, for all of us. I mean, when Graham mentioned this topic for the show, my first thought was, in the 70s, growing up as a kid, we had the 3 or 4 channels, and it was like, here's Rudolph, watch it now or you're done for a year. Here's Frosty, watch it now or you're done. So every year we'd watch every one of those that came out.
All right, tell me a question. Who sponsored the Charlie Brown Christmas? And it would break for commercials.
It was some insurance company.
No,
it was Metro.
It was not Sarah Lee. What were they called? The little girl.
Aaron's on it.
Oh, God.
Little Debbie.
Nope.
No. It was
Keebler Elves?
Nope.
No, it was
I
way
know what
before
you're talking
Thibert.
about. They had the snowballs and
It was Dolly Madison.
Dolly
Yes!
Madison, that's it.
That's
That's
it. Dolly
it.
Madison.
That is a great
Thanks,
Christmas
Amanda
special
Gross,
too.
for that $1 super chat. Much appreciated.
Thank
Hey, you guys,
Amanda.
speaking of Chuck Jones, have any of you guys ever seen the he didn't do the animation, or he didn't direct it, but he produced it, but an animated Christmas Carol. It's like about 30 minutes long.
No.
Damn, that rings a
Freaking
bell.
awesome.
Yeah, I think I did.
Incredible.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Then they
So
got.
you
then
look
they
up,
got
look up. You can find it on YouTube if you look up Chuck Jones Christmas Carol. If you have not seen it, it's only 30 minutes long, but so good.
All I know is if
Now,
you keep
the Grinch
talking,
is
Aaron's
my
heart is going to
favorite.
grow 3 times the size it is right now.
It won't take much.
The Grinch is my favorite for 3 reasons: Dr. Seuss, Chuck Jones, and Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a massive list.
That, I
And
mean,
you know what?
how
The
do you-
design is freaking awesome. The character looks crazy cool, man.
Yeah, the music is wonderful.
Ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
And then Boris Karloff, you know, like when little Cindy Lou Who comes out and the she catches him and goes, "Why, I was just going to take the tree and."
One
He's like,
side doesn't
doesn't light on one side.
Yes. And he pats her on the bum and gets her back into her bed, gives her a little drink or something like that, and then off he grinches, you know.
Yeah.
And then the singing voice is the Tony Tiger guy, right?
Yeah, Thurl Ravenscroft.
Thorough.
Yeah, who did not
Yeah.
get credit. They forgot. They were in such a hurry putting the credit scene together to get it ready for TV. They left his name off. Poor guy.
Oh,
Is it still off too? Like he still hasn't got it credited after all?
I think they went back and fixed it, like on the video and stuff. But in the actual original TV, he never got credit.
No, that's funny because DC's never gone back and fixed Bane.
No, yeah. I'm still waiting for him to put my name in Thor Ragnarok, but they haven't done it yet.
You know, I have a theory, like all those like cartoons for kids and all the music, like I probably up to the 80s was really, really strong. And I think it's because there used to be jingle writers, right? Like these were like ad agency guys that wrote like jingles for commercials and stuff like that. And so these guys were hired to do these shows. So like something as silly as, you know, like the Grinch, you know, has some really great music. Like even Rudolph, the song is really strong. She is hot. Look at the.
Let's talk about how hot Jessica.
Wait, hot?
Yes,
That's nasty. You guys.
No,
that's a freaking wood and plastic.
She's
Nasty.
got a rocking little body.
dude, come on, Dan, look at her
Get
mouth.
out of here. Get out of here. Smile like a donut.
She was smoking. Let me see if I can find some other ones. Yeah, she.
Wait a
was
minute.
smoking.
Who said the mouth? Who said that?
I did.
Hey, Billy.
The only one that would get
Billy,
turned
is she
on
just
by a-
wall-eyed
How about
enough?
old Richard Nixon?
I'm not a crook.
It's the Burgermeister Burger.
Burger. What the hell was up with this thing? That bothered me.
Oh,
That's-
he's cute. That's a cute little picture.
Yeah, why'd that bother you?
No, that was Winter Warlock's little buddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sounds great. Slowed the whole
Put
movie
one foot
Like
in
the whole-
front
yeah, it's
of the other.
It's like the insect part of King Kong. Slowed the whole film down.
The
Just slowed it
pacing was
down.
off.
And here's Glenn Campbell, of course, starring as Santa Claus.
I enjoyed that.
It was Mickey Rooney.
Yeah. But yeah,
It looked like Glenn Campbell.
It does look like Glenn Campbell, though.
It was Mickey Campbell.
And
Hi,
of
I'm
course,
Glenn Campbell.
and of course, here's an American treasure. Of course, Mr. Fred
Fred
Astaire.
Astaire.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You said this one.
This is those legs.
I don't know. This is the one that's public domain?
no. Maybe. I don't know.
This is Santa Claus is coming to town, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Then that's right because somebody did say it was public
Yeah.
domain, right? Graham, you
It
said
came
it
up
was.
on the list.
Oh, great.
As just changing a little bit, another one that's actually a Thibert classic is the Rise of the Guardians. I know Dan had a little thing with it, like he invented it before the movie.
No, I didn't say I invented it. I didn't.
Who said it?
No,
Your
you're
post.
very close, Art, but you're approaching fake news. I said that Liefeld, aka our friend Rob, was the first person I knew He did Santa the Barbarian, and we were working on a special Santa versus the Easter Bunny. And it was the first time I'd seen these characters personified and battling way before Rise of the Guardians.
Okay.
I gave the credit where Rob.
Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, I just wanted to give you credit. That's why I mentioned you. But
no, I don't take shit I didn't do, man.
That shows you how much I pay attention to your posts.
That's an old man brain.
That's right.
My brain's always been like this. But anyways, that Rise of the Guardians, the animation is absolutely amazing. The villain is frightening. The design work is great. The story is fantastic.
Well, hey, you know that same team did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
And
you
it
know,
shows those guys are really
those
good.
Sony guys know what they're doing. You know,
I don't think I've heard of Rise of the Guardians.
It's like the Guardians are like the Green Lantern Corps. So it's like all of these characters, like the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, the Sandman. You know, just all these kid things.
Turkey guy.
The turkey. There's no turkey guy in that movie though. There should.
I wish
be,
there
right?
was. I wish it was called
more
Jive
America.
Turkey.
Yeah, they couldn't
Jive Turkey.
Jive Turkey. Yeah.
Jive
Turkey.
Yeah.
Very nice, Dan.
But anyways, they're like superheroes. They're like superheroes. So whenever things are catastrophic, they team up. They're like the Avengers or the Justice League. And so if things get so out of control, they team up and then they fight against whatever bad. And usually they defend children. So so it's kind of like a superhero story. There's a lot of fighting, and I think Santa actually has like some kind of blades or something.
Yo, those kids, you know where they needed to show up was Woodland Hills. Did you guys see that story that posted a couple days ago in Woodland Hills? This is in California. These people pulled into their driveway, as we do, and they're getting out of the car, and the 2-year-old hops out of the car, and a coyote comes and grabs the kid and starts dragging the kid away. And the dad has to like take the kid from the coyote and yell at the coyote. And I was like, yo, I'd turn into the coyote killer. Like I would. Like I would literally make it my personal mission to destroy all coyotes at that point.
To hunt that thing down.
Yeah, I'd be the Santa Claus, you know, like that's what I'm saying. Rise of the Guardians, I'd be like, you know.
That's why I kill all the snakes.
Eagle. I think it's a golden eagle coming down, swooping down in a park, and it grabs a kid, and it goes to take off with this kid, and the mother is running down the hill, and the kid was weighed too much for the eagle to really get any lift, so it was just kind of like dragging it along, and the kid was like this, and the mother's chasing after it. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
And to give people perspective, I just saw this article that was showing like things that you didn't know were as big as they are. They showed an eagle's talons. They're as big as a man's fist. Yeah. You know, they're not these little bird talons. They're these big fucking hands. You know,
eagles are
crazy
massive.
shit.
And they're huge. I mean, the wingspan on like a golden eagle is like 7 feet.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's a bald eagle by us, and there's actually one out where I hunt too, and it's majestic. It's unbelievable. One flew by like in front of me, about maybe 50 feet in front of me, about 30, 40 feet off the ground, you know, and it was just majestic. And I'm like, America.
Yeah, but those coyotes, people in California that lives in the hills, like I used to, you have to watch out because they usually won't attack, especially if it's a big enough size. But if they're hungry enough,
that's what it boils down to.
It's small enough, they'll do it.
I've lost cats,
dogs,
like very loved cats.
We got coyotes roaming around here.
Yeah,
they're all out. They're out here on Long Island too.
I remember going.
Coyotes are everywhere in the world. I just heard this. I think Julie told me they're everywhere in the world except Hawaii.
Yeah, how would they get there?
Yeah, Joe Bernardo, don't bring any coyotes there, bro.
Yeah,
I killed a coyote one.
Man.
Or maybe not everywhere in the world. They're everywhere in the United States, with the exception of.
High five to Billy.
Dude, I was driving.
Other side. There we go.
He was, we were hunting out in New Mexico, and they kill like all the farmers, the calves and stuff like that, in packs. And there was one out there stalking around, and he's like, "Do me a favor, will you shoot that coyote?" I'm like, I felt bad. I'm like, "It's a dog." He's like, "Shoot that coyote." I'm like, "All right."
Didn't have to ask Billy twice.
Yeah. Shot that and flipped over. He's like, "You want to go look at him?" I'm like, "No."
Hey, Billy.
No.
Hey, Billy.
I do.
Billy, kill Andy. Kill Andy.
Wait a
Hey,
second.
I look at him. He's like, I don't want to. Come on, do it. Well, all right.
I was standing in line at the pharmacy one day, and there's this guy in front of me, and he's got like bandages on his arms, bandages on his head, and all these scratch marks and shit. And he's waiting for a prescription. And I said, "Hey, man, what happened to you?" And he goes, "Coyotes." I said, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, I was out in the hills, and I had my dog, and he had a little dog, and these pair of coyotes came out, and one grabbed his dog, and the other one grabbed him. Well, he went to go save the dog, and then another one came out and nailed him, and he had a pistol on him. And he killed one, and the other one got away. But you should have seen the puncture wounds in this guy's arm. I mean, it was nasty, and he had to have tetanus shots and everything.
Rabies
and
everything.
These small. I mean, they're probably what, 50 pounds, maybe.
40, yeah.
50 pounds.
Hey, I got something to say, and I think about this a lot, more maybe abnormally so. But don't you think that if everybody had a samurai sword, that most people would behave?
You know what I'm
saying?
Off, yeah.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, even grandmas, moms, whatever.
Walk around with swords, yeah.
I got to be honest. If a grandma had a samurai sword, she wouldn't intimidate me.
What if she was fucking badass, though?
Yeah, well, she's, true, but...
But if I had a samurai sword, I'd be Coyote ready. Really, right? I'd be, carjack ready. Like,
I don't know, man. If you're sitting in the front seat of your car and somebody tries to carjack you, it's going to be pretty hard to get that samurai sword going in the car.
Yeah, I'd rather have
stab him.
Like this.
I'd just rather have a gun.
Yeah, I'd rather have
Shish kebab.
Yeah.
Shish kebab.
No
noise. No noise.
I was driving to the airport at 4 a.m. one time, and we have a little park just up at the end of our street, right, where everybody in the neighborhood, all the kids go and play and stuff. There was a pack of coyotes running through our neighborhood through the park at 4 a.m. So that was kind of an eye-opener. We get deer every once in a while, but there are coyotes just all over the place out here.
You ever hear them at night? They are scary. They make some scary noises. They have all different kinds of yells and cries, and it's freaky in the middle of the night.
Flamethrowers, man, just cook.
Right?
Yeah, like The Thing, man. There's another good Christmas movie.
Graham, if you could share my screen, I got it. Graham, if you could share my screen, I got
another good Christmas movie. The Thing.
There you go, Art. There's that rockin' body on Jessica.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God!
What is wrong with you, Billy? What is wrong with you?
You can buy the toy.
Look at that. There you go. Right, Art. Art knows what I'm talking about.
She's kind of Dolly. She's kind of Dolly Parton before. Dolly
But look
Parton.
at the size of those hands. She's only got 3 fingers, Billy.
Oh, that's all you need.
Makes
she
it look
wall-eyed,
bigger in her
though?
hands, you know what I'm saying?
And she's wall-eyed.
I'm fine with that.
That's all the stuff that Billy likes. All right, here you guys. Here's Graham. There's a picture from the Christmas Carol, the Chuck Jones Christmas Carol.
That is cool.
Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, seriously, you got to check it out. Like I said, it's on YouTube. Just look for Chuck Jones Christmas Carol.
So are they just stills from it, or is it animated?
No, you can watch the movie on YouTube. I just pulled some stills from.
Okay.
But the 2 little kids. Is it the second ghost? Marley is the first ghost, right? Yeah. And the second one is that kind of big Christmassy guy.
No, Marley. Well, Marley is the first ghost, but it's not one of the ghosts that come. He has 3 other ghosts.
Right. He warns them, right, that are coming.
Yeah, one of the ghosts of Christmas past. That's the one that takes him back. Then there's the ghost of the present, which is basically Santa Claus or Kris Kringle. And then the third one is death.
But he has the 2 little kids in his.
It's Want and Greed or something like that.
Well, in this. Yeah. They are just these horrifically scary-looking little goblin creatures. You got to see this movie; it's really good.
Well, they are in that George C. Scott version too.
Yeah. Now, what year was this made, Aaron?
71.
71. Wow. Okay.
And Alistair Sim plays Scrooge.
Okay.
So, seriously, check that out because it
looks great. I'm going to check that out. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, who's ready for Babes in Toyland?
Oh yeah.
I think. Let's.
I'm gonna
see
go
here.
get me some popcorn too. Some
You
beer.
need some popcorn.
I got to go do dinner, but I'll be back.
Babes in Toyland is one of the few movies you could actually just take that title and make a porn and not have to change the title.
Leave it to Andy.
Starring
Well, I mean,
Jessica-
come on.
starring
That would be
Jessica-
babes
Jessica
with
Claus.
toys in a land.
Great movie. Let's watch how this begins.
Oh,
So
All
you've
right.
never seen this, Dan Fraga?
I don't want to.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love
Oh, damn.
it. Is this one of the coolest endings ever of a movie?
Dude, this is an
Especially-
hour and 17 minutes I don't have.
Bro, you have.
I'll watch some of it,
You've
but
had all
listen,
your life to watch this.
I don't
I'll
have.
fast
Listen,
forward
I
to
don't
the
have
second
this
song.
weird sort of wall-eyed toy fetish you guys got.
how dare you?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Why is it wall-eyed?
You got because they're hot. Just
Well, I tell you what, if you want to do something, do it on go to settings and do it on 1 1/4 speed. You won't notice that much of a difference, and it'll cut it down to probably an hour. So
Oh, that's not bad.
All right, well, let's see what
do
that
that.
sounds like.
That sounds good. Never
What about
mind.
great Christmas comics? You know, like
Find your
Lobo
sheep.
Paramilitary Christmas Special.
that's a good one.
Well, Andy, what do I set it at? 1.25?
Yeah, do 1.25. See how that sounds.
Now, Fraga, real quick, didn't Rob Liefeld do the Santa Claus versus Jesus comic?
I don't
That
think
was
so.
Larson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that. Hey, look at me. Watch this, because I don't give any flying f's about Larson.
Yeah.
It was that douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. Atheist douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
Douchebag.
All right.
Yeah, Bo Peep's not bad. She's all right.
Billy's ranking the toys in here
Somebody
for
said
you.
Toys in Babeland. Look at look at that opening. Look at that.
Now, how's the sound?
There is
no
none.
doubt.
Non-existent.
Okay.
They should be singing.
Hey, this
Yeah.
movie
All
looks
right, so
old.
how do I adjust the sound then?
Maybe
Turn
on
it
the
up.
speaker on your computer, maybe?
Your speaker on the computer, yeah.
Oh,
Crank
okay.
it up.
All right.
Because you did share sound, right?
Oh, you got to share sound when you share.
How do you do that?
You'll see it. Go to present and do share screen, and you have to click the little share sound button.
Bottom left-hand corner. So you got to stop sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Stop
And then
sharing.
do present,
Yeah.
share screen,
Share screen.
bottom left-hand corner, share sound, little box to check.
Wait, but it's not in the Chrome tab.
Hey,
it's in the window.
while we're doing this, did any of you guys take that StreamYard deal that they were proposing the last few
Yeah, it
days?
says share. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. You have to go to Chrome tab.
Audio.
Yeah, I have to
No.
go to Chrome tab.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, wait, here we go. Wait.
Extra
I don't know what you're
camera,
talking about,
high
Dan.
res, more
I'm
seats.
sorry, Fraga. I mean,
No, I'm just saying, StreamYard threw an offer out at
Okay,
everybody
hold on.
to
Yeah, but
upgrade.
it's for like it's kind of like their version of a Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah, well, you're talking about the webinar part, and that's
Yeah.
all great. That's all great, and it helps you like aggregate email addresses, and if you have like a special, that's like a pay version of a special. But 1080p and an extra camera.
what?
Yeah, I didn't want to pay that extra.
Well, right. Well, I did.
Yeah, and you didn't want to pay for a microphone, did you, either?
Hey, right here. Right here.
Shoot him, Billy.
You
Shoot
just
him.
wanted a ball next to your face.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
Oh my God, he's got a
All right,
sweaty
here we
ball
go.
right in front of his face.
Now we're ready.
Double
One
the
of those
viewers.
cheese balls that you get for Christmas.
Share
I
tab.
love cheese balls, man.
Yes, sir.
I think Pound's gonna make a cheese ball this year.
She lives.
I've never
with
had
me.
one.
How's that for sound?
Not
Get hit
existent.
play.
Nothing.
Get hit play.
Oh, hit play, yeah.
It is playing.
See the NRA? See that NRA? That's a national recovery.
There we
We
go.
have sound,
there you go.
We have sound. Full screen that bad
Go
boy.
big, buddy.
I love it already.
Gotta love it.
Now, did you have to close it out? Because if you did, you might have to do the settings again for the speed.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, I'm turning
The
off.
music's
I'm
too
gonna
pleasant to be fast.
You won't even notice a huge difference at 125.
Proposed by Victor Herbert, Aaron Lopresti, big
if you
fan of his,
speak-
I'm sure.
If you speed it up, it sounds like Megadeth.
Nice.
Back masking.
Yeah, but there you go.
I can see a young Bill Tucci just watching this.
Oh my God, my feet in pajamas. Graham, you know it's gonna be really funny. Mickey Mouse is gonna be really funny when it's sped up.
Wait a minute, Mickey Mouse is not Disney.
Yeah, he's in it. It's a monkey in a Mickey Mouse costume. Where do you see him?
Yeah, it's a monkey
Oh, no.
in a Mickey Mouse costume.
I kid you not.
Wait a minute. She just stepped right out of the book. Is that Mother
Mother
Goose?
Goose.
Yes, Mother Goose.
You sound like the B-52 singing Rock Lobster.
Oh, God, I hate that.
She's not that old. They're just trying to make her seem old.
Oh, Billy thinks she's hot.
Well, here in this movie,
Billy thinks
the actor
everything's
the actor who plays
She's
Silas
dead.
Barnaby in this film is only 22 years old.
Yeah,
He plays a crooked old man in the crooked old house, and he actually, you can tell him, Graham.
yeah. Henry Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh, look
Yeah,
at-
but 22
look at
was old back then.
yeah, and he played Scar in The Searchers.
Yes.
The idiot.
He was also the German weapons master in Vera Cruz.
Yes.
These are fantastic optical effects for the day.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
There he is.
The
There's the guy.
blur.
22 years old.
Wow.
That guy's only 17 years old.
But watch how the pacers, look how great how they blurred it out.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a coyote.
And it's a lot.
He's gonna eat your dog.
There he is.
Well, that's the monkey and the
There he is. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
Oh, look, Elmer, Willie, and Jigs, the dancing pigs.
Yeah. One of them doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, our heroes.
Is that Laurel and Hardy?
Yep.
Hey, Graham, is duck soup in the public domain?
It didn't come up.
Oh, that would be a funny movie.
You know, it's interesting pre-World War II how many guys had Hitler mustaches. Now that kind of went out of favor.
That was a Chaplin thing, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, you think?
Yeah, I guess Hitler did that. You know, he ruined that look, and the name Adolf. No one's named their kids Adolf anymore.
No.
Well,
Thank goodness.
You just get Dolph, like Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
And the Third Reich, that's off the table now, too.
Yeah.
now, wait a minute. Why do we have two grown men sleeping together here? What is...
This is a very progressive.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Aaron?
Dude? Remember these that old
They're
man?
friends.
Look at that.
Come on. The Bros Hotel is going to be just one big room.
The six of us in one bed.
Yeah.
I wonder if they got AI
You're like the
to
Three
do the art
Stooges,
on
the
those tours.
snoring and the. Hey, shut up, porcupine.
I'm trying to sleep here.
Now, are they dreaming this?
No, this is real life, dude.
Yeah, this is real dream, man. This is
Did
real.
you say this is real life?
And those cops or soldiers, whatever, they're a bunch of pussy.
Hey, look at that giant ink bottle. That's cool.
So if you look in this film, you'll see that Paul McCartney. That Paul McCartney's still alive because he was born. You know, Paul McCartney is, you know, the real Paul McCartney died, and this is Paul who took over.
Fall.
Dead Paul McCartney who stars
Fall
in the
McCartney.
film.
So Paul McCartney's in this movie?
Yes, watch.
Now, am I supposed to
There's
call
Paul
my
McCartney
doctor?
right there.
Am I supposed to call a doctor if this persists more than 4 hours?
Yeah, that baby's gonna die.
What?
Everyone, this is like Tosca. There's death and battle.
Boys,
Battle.
stop licking the fence.
There's a huge battle.
There's the monkey.
Dude, that is awesome.
Isn't that the best?
Guys, there's a giant battle.
Oh,
at the end of
that's
this
scary.
movie. Yeah, it is real scary.
Yeah, the pigs I always thought were really creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
dude,
Well,
we should do
it
it.
might be delicious, though.
Those are some of the midgets from Tiny Town, I bet.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Terror and
Wow.
Tiny
I
Town.
want to eat them. I want to eat their cheeks.
You're not the only one who wants to eat them.
God, I hope you mean the cheeks on their face.
I do. You know, the best part of a pig is their jowl.
How dare you?
Pork cheek is the most delicious part of a pig. Trust me.
Cheek?
It's called pork jowl, but the jowl of a pig is the most delicious part of that pig.
How do you feel about cow tongue?
I've had it. It's okay.
Oh,
I've
I've had
had
cow
tasty
brain
foods I
too.
can taste back.
Now you run right down and
That's kind of a New York deli thing. Tongue, isn't it? Tongue sandwich.
I know.
That's horrible.
Not for me.
Are those
It's a Mexican
roasted?
thing too.
Here he is.
Lingua tacos.
It's Barnaby.
How do you do, Mr. Barnaby?
And how is your charming daughter, Miss Pope?
Why are you
Very
leaning
well,
over
thank you.
like
Yeah, that lean is nasty.
this? Dude is evil.
But she's out
Fraga.
tending her
The
sheep.
dude's like
Yeah.
6'4" too.
Yeah. I've got scoliosis.
He does.
Well, that's why he's got a cane.
Oh,
It's like
that's
evil.
right. This creep wants to marry her, right? That's
Yeah.
the whole story. Yeah.
She's cute.
But I don't love him.
Oh,
She's not a toy.
I don't love him.
But I don't love him.
Now I have to leave you. She thought,
Is this where he picks her up and throws her in the
It's
in
my
the water?
kiwi.
No.
Like Frankenstein?
Marveled at your tender loveliness. In short, I'm asking you
He's
to
not a
become my
creepy
wife.
old man. He's a creepy young man.
He straight up proposed to
sorry,
her.
Mr. Barnaby, and I hope
Yeah,
you
man,
won't
why
be
waste
afraid.
time?
12?
I'm a very rich man.
He looks like Del Keown.
Lest I resort to
Just
other means.
poor Dale.
That would be an
He
ugly
does
way
look
to
like
put
Del
my wife.
Keown, though.
He does.
It's Dale and Mandy, a love story.
Yeah.
You're about to die tomorrow with
I'll never marry you, Del Keown.
His reaction.
I'll never marry you, Del Keown.
John Malin's in the chat.
John Malin throwing
What's up, Malin?
shade.
Old professionals.
Oh, sorry, there's no
Malin.
blood and guts in this, John.
John.
Malin is
John's
not that
jealousy is showing again.
He's not that far from us, man.
He watched
444.
it.
I'd like to remind you that your little financial obligation
June
You need the
23rd,
mortgage.
John.
due today.
Couldn't you give me just a little more time?
I'm sorry.
I'll
The
give
law
you
must
enough
be
time if you give me your
I-
daughter.
That's basically what he's saying.
That's
know.
exactly
I
what
see
he's
this.
saying.
Why doesn't he just take her?
I know, really? Why? Who's going to stop him?
You'll be late.
The
Yeah.
three pigs?
Oh, someone's
There's
gonna
a
stop.
king.
Good morning, Mother Pete.
Good morning.
Are
Albert.
these
You're
guys
gonna
the
love,
heroes
you're
of
gonna
the
love it
story?
when you find out who does stop him. Not saying that he really stopped. No spoiler alerts here.
Little known fact, but Dan Fraga, when I met him, he had a haircut like that.
That's not the truth.
upstairs in the bedroom.
You mean by like Laurel or Hardy?
Good morning, Mother Pete.
Good
The
morning,
guy that
Danny.
just put the hat on. I don't know which one's
I haven't
which.
had a haircut in years.
Ollie.
Damn it.
Wait a minute, I forgot something. I'll be right down.
I thought one of
What
them
year
did
is this?
talk like Silent Bob.
No, that's
Get
it.
your lunch on.
Marx Brothers.
Oh, Harpo.
I've got bad news for you.
And she's like
I'm afraid you two
24.
boys will have to find some other place to live. What do you mean?
Thank you, Big Rod, for the
Barnaby
Canadian
owns a mortgage
$1.99
against
super
this
sticker.
shoe. It's due today, and I haven't got
Hey,
Hey, should we send John Malin the link?
It's Big Rog.
Go upstairs and get
I think John might be a disgrace. He's going to watch the movie, John.
Yeah. Are you going to be a good boy, John, and watch this
I'm going to
movie?
give you all of my.
He is part
I'll get
wolf.
the rest of it from our master, the toy maker. No one's going to.
And
throw
there is
you
a
out of
wolf
this
in here.
shoe.
Oh, I can't let you do such a thing.
Tut 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 tut. Turret.
What
One
are
good
the
friend deserves another.
Billy? What are the creatures called again?
Now
The
smile.
The Boogeyman.
boogeymen. That's right.
That's it.
Oh, the Boogeyman! In Bogeyland.
John says it's too old for him.
John, you could be the youngest. He could be the
If it's-
youngest by 4 years.
Hey, if it's too loud, you're too old.
That's right.
Crank
I
this
know.
fucker.
But what did you borrow it for? Well, you see, I had to buy some more peewees.
Were these guys doing silent film?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some more.
Yeah.
Whoa, he
Stan
looked right
Laurel-
at the camera.
Mother Pete.
Stan
Oh, that
Laurel
was a big
wrote
thing
it
for
with
him.
Chaplin.
Oh, you
When
boys
Chaplin
must
came
be going
over,
to
they
bed
were
on
part
my
of the
account.
When the toy maker finds
it's,
out that
certainly
Barnaby
is.
comes
Oh, what's
again,
his little
he'll give
kid?
me the full amount without
And
any
now,
trouble.
True.
Can I depend on that?
Why, of course you can. Why, you know the toy maker and I.
This is going on too long.
This is a terror. Yeah, it's about the shot. It's about the shot going on too long.
Come on,
Yeah.
let's go. Goodbye.
Cut us out of this, man. Where's our editor at?
You know, people had a lot more patience.
Stationary
Don't you worry.
camera.
No, I won't. I won't. Goodbye, boys.
We'll do some Hitchcock stuff and have the actors moving in and out of
This is
close-ups
peewee
and
business you've been
stuff.
spending all of
That's
my money
right.
on. Would you like to see it?
Well, certainly I'd like to see it. After all the money it's cost me, I think I'm entitled to know what it's all about.
Certainly I am.
When do they hit each other like the Three Stooges? Oh, shit.
That's pretty impressive.
Work.
How do you do that?
I've never hit a Cheeto that hard.
Pee-wee.
It's Pee-wee.
That's the silliest thing I have ever seen.
Ever hoid.
I don't want to try it.
Why can't you do it?
You know, all Dan's thinking about is like light that sucker up and smoke it.
You know what, dude?
It's
Fatties be fatties.
You can do.
That is a fatty right there.
What, for instance?
It certainly is a fatty. What the hell is that?
I love how Oliver Hardy breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah, he's like one of the innovators of that.
Yeah, he looks right
did
at
it
the
again.
Oh, this is going to hit him in the face. What an idiot.
How can he be so stupid?
Good Lord.
He's like, the stupid guy can do it. You know how hard it would be not to hit that thing?
I know, right?
The crap out of the game.
Yeah, but could you make it pop up?
I could hit it and make it pop up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, see, he's clean enough to...
Hit that
Yeah,
fatty,
give him
right?
some space, you fatso. Oh, shit, yeah! Oh.
Trouble in Toy Town.
I've always wanted to do that, just drive a golf ball into somebody's yard, just from your yard. That's kind of like what this is. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man, this guy's no joke.
Oh, shit. Now I know where Bruce Lee got it.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. You can't even put that back. Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Get that money from the toy maker. Will you borrow a little extra for me?
Have you ever grabbed a man by his mustache?
No, not lately.
It
doesn't hurt.
And this is playing a 1 1/4?
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine how
It's so
slow this
normal.
is?
Good morning, Master.
I am in. Good morning. Oh, you're half an hour late? If this happens again, it means instant dismissal.
What do you mean? Get to work.
Instant dismissal.
Well, it's like everybody's so happy on the outside. You get on the inside, though, and there's some real anger problems.
That's what I was
He's
just
got
gonna
that Prince
say. It's like
Valiant haircut.
people whose business is toys and fun, and they're so angry.
I can't ask him now. Don't you see what
Sort
a
of
bad
like
human
comic
he is?
artists.
Yeah, exactly.
True that.
We bring joy to the world, but we're craggy and grumpy old
We're
men.
empty and barren inside.
Yeah.
That's right.
All of our ideas are on the page. We got nothing left.
We're like those actors being interviewed. We're ciphers.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't ask him.
Why?
We give so much, we have nothing left for ourselves.
Yeah.
Indeed.
He likes you better than he does me.
If only they would back the ghost of Metakumba King, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I could learn to be happy.
At least for the next 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, right.
Can I speak to you privately, please, sir? I've got a
And the
very
link's in the
important question
chat,
I
by
want
the
to
way.
ask you.
Don't bother me now. Can
These
you?
guys are never going to make their deadline if they keep
That's
talking.
right. Make all of us old creators happy. Back our book. Follow the link.
Yes!
Like this guy.
Thug life.
Doesn't he say, Graham at one point says, "Get out, you're through"?
Yeah, I think so.
Snowball.
Oh, little Bo Peeps lost her sheep.
Yeah, yeah. Who's got it?
Yeah, I think
Either the pigs ate it, or the mean guy kidnapped it.
Billy Shears got it.
Billy Shears, the one and only.
Yep, the one and only Billy Shears has it.
Beatles sang a song about that.
Here he comes.
Look, it's the teen sensation, Billy Tucci.
It's Paul McCartney.
It's the teen sensation, Billy Tucci.
Say, have you seen them Jack and Jill? Journey up the hill. They're not on the hill.
Telling you, I gotta go see the doctor. This thing's not going away.
Did you meet up
Oh, it does look like Paul McCartney, doesn't it?
Right?
Jack and Jill went up the hill, each with a buck and a quarter. Jill came down with $3.50.
Oh.
$2.50.
Don't cry, Bo Peep, don't cry.
like we're seeing the dark underbelly of this town. Everybody's sad and miserable.
They
Really.
are, dude. There is something really terrible boiling.
I just feel like the rest of those people are lurkers.
Yeah.
It's the chance of happiness, even.
Right.
For happiness.
So is that guy supposed to be Peter Pan?
He's Tom the Piper's son.
That who he is?
Yep.
Tom?
Yep. Oh, Tom!
Mother Goose.
Where's the monkey?
Is always a puppet, right?
Wait till the boogeymen attack the village and the monkey is throwing shit at him.
Where they are hiding,
Hysterical.
some Tucker may know. Simon or Peter or Bobby Chapeau.
Where's John Lennon?
Yeah, really?
These must have been harsh winters because the rings on this wood are fierce.
That house doesn't look structurally sound.
Especially with as many kids as he's got in there.
I think we can skip the song.
Yeah, we can skip the
Let's
song.
get back to the plot.
Yeah, you
That's
can
right.
skip the movie. It's fine.
Oh, damn.
No, we promised to bore people, and we're going to...
Dan is not going to add this to his Christmas watch list every year.
Ever.
The guy's kind of a cross between Paul McCartney and Dave Stevens, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the
And that guy from Reno 911.
Yeah, he looks like Tom Lennon. He does.
Yeah.
He looks like a punk.
Not interested? Not even a little bit?
But what about my Robin Hood hat, girl?
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Bondage.
Wow.
That's how you get the ladies.
How about now, bitch?
I think she could pull her feet out from there, though.
How adorable. The way
Where
it
can I
used
get
to
a
be
hat
done.
like
I'm taking
that?
notes.
You know what I'm saying? They don't sell those pointy ass hats no more.
Ooh.
Nice.
They do at Disneyland.
Interested?
Oh.
No, interested in
Go to
little
the
action.
Shire to get one.
Watch your hands there.
Now somebody
Robin.
comes up with a sledgehammer, like in Misery.
Yeah,
What's
hobble.
going on?
That scene was so hard to watch. Oh,
I
Hobble,
know.
hobble.
Try to get away now, bitch. Smash.
And then the whole town shows up?
Yep, the whole town. Bag.
What a nasty town.
And the sheep.
And the sheep.
You should hang your head, you naughty sheep. Oh.
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 My dear friends and citizens of Toyland, I want you all to meet the future Mrs. Piper.
Uh-oh, old man's gonna be mad.
Yeah, he's not happy with that.
He's got a new target.
I don't think Mickey Mouse comes in this part.
Big. Look, there he is.
There's Mickey.
Star of the movie.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, my God.
This is like a weird, bizarre horror film. Is this directed by Toby Hooper by any chance?
The cat's so weird, too.
Not animal cruelty in any way, shape, or form. Good.
Ed Norton comes up and curb stomps Mickey.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Dan got that.
I get American History X. Wow.
Oh, Santa Claus is here. Oh.
That's a creepy ass Dumbledore.
Oh, look who's happy now. The toy maker.
Everything is in fine shape.
he's a
Gandalf.
fraud.
It's Fat Gandalf.
This is like China in the United States. You know, the lead guy is all happy that they've beaten his employees. Then Santa shows up. Oh, everything's fine. We have no slaves here.
The finest piece of work we've ever turned out. Mindy. Yeah, Ollie, go and bring one of them in. Yes, sir. You better help me there, Hetty. We'll have right out, Mr. Sandy. You'll get the surprise of your life.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, here's the wooden soldier.
That's it. All you have to do is press the button in the back.
and it walks out by itself.
Oh, the button.
You big dum-dum.
How do you get his arm around there? Yeah, don't the soldiers take over and it becomes this communist state or something?
Isn't it wonderful? It does everything but talk.
Wonderful, yes, but not what I ordered.
Wait,
What do you mean?
that's not a
I
woman
ordered
toy?
600 soldiers at 1 foot high. What?
You took that order.
You took that order. What was it? I thought you said 100 soldiers at 6 foot high.
You got the order all wrong. I couldn't give those things to my children to play with.
Put it back
Release
in the
the
box.
coyotes.
Get out of here. You're through.
It wanted
There it is,
600 at
Nolan.
1 foot.
You're through. Yes, but
Another mess.
those are going to come in handy later.
Well, I couldn't. Well, if you'd have been watching what you were
So
doing,
those two guys get fired.
It's for him.
Santa just laughs at him.
Of course.
He
Santa's
just got fired.
clueless.
Ho, ho, ho.
You could reconfigure his letters and it's Satan.
The soldier goes on a killing spree. Takes his bayonet, just starts stabbing people.
I think he taught Superman how to go through walls.
Slithering idiots. Now get out and stay out.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you going to ask him about the money for the mortgage?
What's that? Just skip it. It's a fine time to ask for money.
Oh, he gave him a shove.
Oh, Nancy!
Kick that guy's ass.
Tom is asking me to become his bride. My child. And with your permission, we'd like to be married. Why, of course, darling. My blessing.
Both of my chins give you permission.
Oh, Nancy, you're an angel.
That guy just walked in her house?
It's his house.
I'll trouble you.
It's his house?
Well, he owns the mortgage on it.
Did you say your house?
Yes, mine.
Not until this little debt is fulfilled.
Why, Mother, what does this mean?
It means, my dear, that unless this mortgage is paid, you will all be thrown out into the street. Or we could compromise.
Compromise?
Yes. Should your daughter reconsider
How
my
about a
generous offer to become
threesome?
my wife? Now, that is simple matter. And it would be a
My
wedding.
grandma's like, marry the fraud so I don't have to
Why,
move.
darling, nothing like that will ever happen.
Then let us get down to business.
God, that dude's only 22. Wow.
He's older than that now.
He's dead now.
Yeah, that guy has no
You can
friends,
make out
no
your
family.
receipt.
They could
You'll
snuff
be
him
paid in
out.
full
No
right
problem.
Yeah, who would know? Bring in the soldier, man.
I bet you even
Insane.
the
Bayonet.
baby in the Rockabye Baby's dead. I think everybody in the entire film is dead. So we're watching dead
This
people
wretched
right
man
now.
seems to think that we haven't got the money.
You think the
to pay
monkey's
off the
dead?
mortgage, but we have.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Monkeys live forever.
Well, we know Disney's dead, so.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Not 100%.
No, you see, Ollie made a mistake.
A mistake?
He and the toy maker are not like that, are you? Did I take it, madam?
No.
You cannot meet your lawful obligation, in which case I shall bid you good day. Foreclosure papers will be served in due course.
Oh, you're not really going to throw us into the street?
Much as it pains me, and sorry.
The mean streets of Toyland.
Big patches, big rat.
Oh, Momsy, what shall I do? What shall I do? If only he didn't have that mortgage.
Don't you worry, Mother Pete. Stanley and me'll find a way to get the mortgage from that old buzzard.
He sure is an old buster. You know, if he thinks he's going to throw this shoe into the street, he's going to be mistaken.
He certainly is.
You know what I'd like to do?
What?
I'd like to put on this shoe and kick him right in the pants. Then I'd get... What happened?
Barnaby clunked you.
Open that window.
Oh, that's good.
I like that guy.
Was Robin in this?
Erupting the berry fruit.
Now, who's this guy?
It's Ollie. Stanley.
It's Stan.
Oh,
Stan.
Yeah.
You didn't recognize him because he's wearing a mask.
I didn't.
Dude, you never would guess that Bruce Wayne is Batman, dude.
Yeah.
That just proved it. Right there.
Ollie,
I thought that was Robin.
we're outside. Good. Now what do we do? Take me over to Barnaby's house and be sure no one sees you. Okay? And be careful. We're here. So far, so good. It wasn't so far. We just came across the street. Ring the bell.
It wasn't so far.
Great sets. Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that design. Very expressionistic.
Who is it? It's me. What do you want at this hour of the night? Well, you see, Ollie and I are sorry for what happened this afternoon. And just to show you we're not mad at you, we brought you a little Christmas present. It's from me and from Ollie. Christmas present in the middle of July. Oh, yes, you see, we always do our Christmas shopping early. If you'll open the door, I'll bring it right in for you. I'll be right down.
Doesn't seem like a setup at all.
No.
He's coming down. He's going to let us in. That's fine.
Can you imagine
Don't
people
forget,
sleeping
he
with
goes to
hats
bed.
on?
You give me
No.
and I'll get out
Why
of
do
the
they
house.
need to get in his house to kick his ass?
They're going to steal the mortgage papers.
Yeah, follow the plot, dude.
So he
it's
can't
complicated,
write up
man.
some new papers?
Stop it. No, there's only one official paper.
Look how big that house is on the inside.
Look at this. Billy's dead.
Man, this is like watching Inception. I just can't follow what's going on.
Watch it 3 times.
Yeah.
That's what Dan's going to do.
No.
Bum, 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 bum.
What is it? Oh, I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell me? No, you see, it's a surprise. And it mustn't be open till Christmas. See? Do not open until Christmas. Well, that's very nice of you. It is, isn't it? Well, good night, Mr. Barnaby. Good night, Mr. Donald. You can go to bed now. Thank you, Mr. Donald. Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you. Good night. Good night. Good night, Ollie. Good night, Sandy.
Jesus.
Come on.
I want to get one of those groovy nightshirts, man. So I can sleep in it.
With the hat?
Yeah.
I can picture you in that, walking downstairs with a lantern. The
Yeah.
candle, I mean.
Oh, now where'd the king come from?
That's old King Cole.
Oh, okay.
Your Majesty, what are we waiting for?
Kill them.
Yeah, cut their heads off.
What's he smoking, though?
Hobble them.
Look first. Come on.
Ollie. What? Here. You better give me your watch. I'll hold it for you till you come out.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks.
Was that in the movie or was that our...
Because I wouldn't have anything happen to that for the world.
Oh, this was going.
I'm not in the movie.
Are they going to chop his head off?
Off with his head.
The hell is that?
Oh, they're going
They're going to drown him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Waterboarding.
Is he a witch?
Yeah.
If he's innocent, he'll float.
I'm smothering. Keep your nose closed.
I will.
Everybody's just crying, but nobody's trying to help him.
Yeah. He's not even belted in, is he?
Yeah, I think they did.
Are these fat jokes?
I think so. I think they're shaming him.
How do you feel? You know how I feel. Here, have a drink of water, then we'll Haven't I had enough water? I was only trying to help you.
Mr. Bond, can something be done to stop this?
Why, yes. Consent to become my wife. And they will go free.
Look at the dude in the background there. He's like, huh? What?
All right, Mr. Barnaby. I consent.
You yell shark.
With your Majesty's permission, I wish to withdraw my charge.
Withdrawn they shall be.
Friends of Toyland, I want you all to meet the future Mrs. Silas Barnaby. You may
What's
go.
her last name?
Thank you, sir.
Does that mean we're
Barnaby, Silas Barnaby.
And from
Oh,
now
I thought he
on,
said
you
bum.
and I are going to be very
This is
close
bum?
friends.
Does that mean that he doesn't have to be dunked?
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
What?
He and I are just like that. And I don't have to get wet.
Oh, is that so?
His watch is in his pocket, though.
Yeah.
Ollie.
What?
Here's your watch. Run over and tell the bride that all is in readiness. And
He was an evil guy, this guy.
He cleans up all right.
Yeah.
What did Tom Tom say?
He understands.
Now, you see?
I'm sure. He understands. You got to marry for money. He understands.
He's like that Red
If
Riding
Tom Tom was a good provider, he'd
I'm going over to Barnaby's to make a final play.
pay off that mortgage
Surely
for
there
him.
must be one spot
Yeah.
of kindness.
Really?
That's Tommy
He doesn't have a
Old
job. He lives with his dad.
But I don't think it'll do any good.
What is he? Tom Tom the what, Billy?
Piper's son.
The
You're
Paul.
right, Ollie.
So,
You
yeah.
understand.
He's not even a piper. He's the piper's
What
son.
do you mean?
Right.
Yeah.
He's got no
What do you
dough.
mean?
Yeah.
Well, her talking to Barnaby is just a matter of pouring one ear into another and coming out the other side. It can't be done.
I'm sorry, Bo Peep, that you had to choose me for the best man. Why, I'd rather do anything in this world than to have to give you away. Well, Stan is so upset, he's not even going to the wedding. You are upset, aren't you?
Upset. I'm housebroken.
Housebroken. He means heartbroken. Housebroken.
Come in.
My
Don't
mother-in-law.
force my daughter into this dreadful marriage. I'm an old woman pleading for
Take
her
me
daughter.
instead.
I'm hot. Look at these bosoms.
Barnaby, I'll do anything you ask.
I know how
Work
to
for
please
you,
the man.
slave for you. Only don't. Please. Don't.
Woman, you're
Please, I'll do butt
Bargain
stuff.
made.
Just don't
You'll
take my
find
shoe.
I'll do shoe stuff.
I'll do shoe stuff.
Hey, is that the guy who played Dr. Loveless in the Wild Wild West?
It looks like him, doesn't it? But he'd be pretty old.
I thought he looked like a monkey from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I'm sure he played one.
Shut that door.
He might even be one.
Come, Judge. Let's waste no time. Have you the ring?
Hurry up!
Your name is Silas Barnaby,
It is.
and your name is Little Bo Peep.
It is.
Do
I
you
have a
take this
feeling
woman
that
for your
that's
lawfully
not
wedded
her.
wife?
I do.
No.
And do you take this man for your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
I now pronounce you man
That's why you
and
always
wife.
look at the merchandise before you marry it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, to kiss the bride.
Just a moment. Haven't you forgotten something, Mr. Barnaby?
Oh, yes. The Lord. My wedding.
Rip it up.
Now you may kiss the bride.
Hello.
What is the meaning of this? Big bait catches big rat.
What is the meaning of this?
This is war.
Wait a minute, they're legally married now, so
Dance a little bit more.
So this is where the movie's over, right?
Yeah.
No, we're going into the third act.
Like this is how Aaron met Shelley, climbing up the shoe.
that's right after being involved in a false marriage.
How much longer?
Oh, Dan. I only saw you yawn a couple
Funny
times.
part. You guys gotta watch the funny part.
I'm not going with you.
Dan's like the kids on a trip. Are we there yet? Are we there
You're
yet?
married to him.
Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet.
I don't want to stay here with him. Why? I don't love him.
I don't love him.
Well, don't worry. Old Barnaby will never bother us again.
So you
I'm
think?
going to take you away.
Where?
Oh,
They
we'll
go
Oh,
with this part.
Thank you. Let's get to the good.
Idiot dog, imbecile pig.
Mm,
Get me a nice
those are my favorite insults.
I'll steal one of the 3 little pigs, and the evidence will be placed in Tom Tom's house. You know the penalty for kidnapping? Banishment to Bogeyland.
This is war.
It's so freaky, these pigs.
Imagine you studied acting all your life and everything, and then they're like, "You got a part as one of the kids."
I know.
Yeah. Pig's like, I did Shakespeare.
Put this rubber mask on.
What if this is like modern actors feel about like the Marvel superhero movies?
Here, put this mask on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, only none of them wear masks.
Oh, damn. Pig punch.
What's going on here?
Gonna make some bacon.
Oh,
Oh shit, he is.
There. Take this evidence and place it in Tom Tom's house.
Oh, damn.
what the
He
heck?
not only stole the pig, but that he also ground it in the pot.
Got it.
Now, little elder, we shall see.
Yes.
Get the crying masks on.
Hey, they set the house back up.
The black armband.
They do have black armbands on.
Now, why would they think it's pig? Why would they think he's
Because they placed the sausages in his house.
I'm sure glad we didn't have
And the violin and the
Yeah.
what's the violin?
I don't trust that cat.
Oh, it's a terrible place.
He's
Yeah.
shifty.
Once you go there, you'll never come back.
Very
that-
shifty.
Well,
Is that Puss in
Bogeyman
Boots?
get you, they eat you alive. What do they look like? Well, I've heard that they're half
I've
man
heard.
and half animal. With great big ears, and a great big mouth, and hair all over their body.
Like an animal.
Long claws that they catch you with.
That cat is creepy as F.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They had a little bit more budget on Wizard of Oz for the costumes than this.
How can you say that in view of this evidence found in your house? Take it away.
Nothing circumstantial there.
You made a horrible mistake. Tom knows nothing about this. He's been with me all day, hasn't he, Mom?
And all night. Say it.
Why not let
Say it! Oh, that chick behind him is hotter than Bo Peep.
Watch that until I come back.
Yeah, watch it all the way down.
He's going to eat it.
Yeah.
I would. Eat the evidence.
Yeah, pig dick.
This is the best pig dick ever.
Pig dick. Oh.
What does that mean? Exhibit B. That means that the pig sausage is part of the evidence.
Doesn't taste like pig sausage to me.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like pork. Try it.
Eat your friend.
Well, that's neither pig nor pork. It's beef.
Beef.
I smell a rat. Barnaby's got a hand in that. I believe that little Elmer is still alive. Come on, we'll find out.
You've got to listen to me, Your Majesty. You've got to hear.
Look at the guy in the
Tom
front,
knows nothing about this.
sitting down.
The little pigs were
He
friends.
looks like he's
Why should he
stoned.
want her? Violin and hat were in the house when we got home. He's innocent, I tell you. Innocent.
Well, if you marry me, your problems will all go away.
She has to marry everybody in town.
Look at the guy in the far right sitting down. he's unaffected by anything.
He just blew a fatty.
You mean the king?
No, the guy sitting at his feet.
No, I know.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Now what are they doing to him?
Send him to Bogey Land. He's banished.
Those
Oh,
are real
damn.
alligators,
Yeah,
man.
they are. Yeah, they are.
I wouldn't do that scene. Those things will eat you. Come on, Paul McCartney.
See, child, such fun. Wasting your affection on a common pig nap.
Let me go, let me go. Now Tom is innocent and you know it.
Slap him.
I hate you, I hate you.
There he is.
Majesty, Tom is innocent. We found little Elmer in Barnaby's cellar. Let's check it.
Well, we don't believe in trials in this town, do they? Just to point the finger and the guy's guilty.
I'll give 50,000 guineas for the capture of that scoundrel, dead or alive.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Can't you make up your mind which way you want him?
Take me to my palace.
Oh my gosh, it's right next to her. Those things scare the shit out of me.
Let's go around the back way. We'll get him.
Ooh, is he going to get stuck in the chimney like
All right, Mr. Barnaby. There's no use
Gremlin?
We know where you are.
It's a well.
You better come
He
out
went
because
down
if
into
you
a
don't, we're gonna
well.
stay right
Oh.
here until you do.
Secret.
Even if
Ooh.
it takes all night.
Are we going to stay here all night?
No. We're going to make him think we are.
They can't see that. Yeah, okay.
Does he just transport in?
Oh, Tom. Ed and Ollie found little Elmer alive.
Where?
In Barnaby's cellar.
I knew he had something to do with this.
Wow.
Come on. Let's find our way out of here.
He's a good-looking guy, but he's not so sharp.
Tom, we'll never find our way out of here.
Oh, yes, we will.
They're going to run into the creature from the Black Lagoon, aren't they?
It does
Yeah.
look like that cave, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can smack Julie Adams' head against the wall.
Look, there's bats. Look, Fraga,
Yeah.
there's bats flying. Look at the bats.
The
That's
back
scary.
cave.
Don't bring me into this, Billy Tucci.
All right, I'm gonna go make some popcorn and get some beer. This is gonna get good now.
There's like 17 minutes left.
It's gonna get great.
That popcorn's gonna hook it up.
You and he are just like that.
Well, that was before we were married.
We'll have to.
That look.
He does have a couple of good lines every once in a while, doesn't he?
Sweet, let's throw a big heavy rock down there.
Ooh, they just did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like smoking a cigarette. And why are they sleeping?
Because they just did it, dude. They're tired.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that
giant
spider web.
Oh, she's caught in the spider. The violence.
And you wanted action. Well, there's action galore now, people.
Oh, damn! Ran right into it.
Didn't see that coming.
Patented ramrod punch. Oh man!
Oh shit!
That stunt guy took a fall.
This is like a very creepy, weird film.
Oh, there we go.
It
Here's
just
the
got
boogeyman.
weirder. What the hell?
What are those?
Those are the boogeymen.
Those are the Morlocks.
Boy, why do they
Stack.
work for him?
Because they're evil, just like him.
You know what? What? He's not here. I can see he's not here. Oh, look. Maybe he went through this way. I bet he did. Let's go see.
I bet he went in there. I bet he did. How many options are there at this point?
Right.
One.
Look it up.
Come on, fatty.
I wonder where they went. We'll soon find out. Let's go that way.
Good thing he. Well, I was going to say, I guess that worked better than I thought it was going to. They're easily fooled.
Yes, they are. Oh, the boogeyman!
Can you imagine if this wasn't sped up?
Right?
Yeah, it's not that much either. But
So is this technically supposed to be a Christmas movie?
I don't know why, but it always was. It was always shown on Thanksgiving as the opener to Christmas. Same thing with King Kong.
Well, King Kong is a Christmas movie.
Because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
That's exactly right.
The cat wears a nightshirt too.
And the pigs do. And oh, there he is.
There's the mouse. Billy better get back. He's gonna miss the mouse.
He's gonna come back, and we're all gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Here comes the king. Why all the commotion?
It had Santa in it.
Sorry, Your Majesty, but we
Oh,
were
that's
ready
true.
to rescue of Tom Tom and Bo Peep from Bo Peep Land, sir. Splendid news! And who had the courage to do this? They did. Did you get Barnaby?
No, sir. He was running so fast, we couldn't catch him. No, sir. He was scared to death. Wasn't he? He sure was.
Well, tell me all about it.
Those boogeymen creeped me out as a kid. That's probably why I love this movie, because it was like a horror aspect.
I know, it's very bizarre. It's a comedy, a holiday classic, and a horror film.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
kind of a horror film.
Yeah, it's got
They're
monsters.
terrible looking things. They're a half man and half animal.
Ritzy Schnitzel understands.
Big ears, great big mouth, and long claws. You don't have to run away. Nothing to be afraid of. You're not scared now. No. They're not half as bad as they look. There they are.
You're just in time for the boogeyman, Billy.
Look at that, the invasion!
All of the blinds go down.
You probably don't even have to speed this part up. You should just let it run. It'll only a few minutes.
No, let's not.
Dan's like, speed it up even more.
No.
Yeah, how fast can this thing go?
This is like a cheese grater to my balls.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Or those.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That's why they outlawed lawn darts. They sound like
it's unbelievable to think that when we were kids, we actually had like lawn darts. You could like kill somebody with them.
I know.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The good
Somebody got
shit.
killed. That's why we don't have them anymore. Look at the pad.
That's some good moves. Gotta say.
I'm Fraga. How awesome are these costumes? Oh, this part's good.
Oh, this is the best when he's driving the blimp. The blimp.
That guy's pretty accurate with the smacking of the darts, though.
Imagine driving home and down Hollywood Boulevard after a hard day working on this. Going, I've made it.
Taking your parents to the premiere. Which one are you? I'm one of the piggies. I live in a brick house.
Could you imagine just reading the script to this thing?
Oh, God.
It'd be insane.
Dude uses a sword to smack darts and thwart boogeyman.
Look at him just whacking those things.
Oh
no!
Oh man, with friends like that.
Oh, he's got a shoot. He's got a parachute. He's good. He's good.
That monkey was prepared.
Dude, they're wrecking the guy's house. He owns the mortgage, but now he's got to repair it before he can even sell it again.
That kid's good. Look at that kid. Good acting.
The one that's dead. On the side.
Okay, when are they going to wise up and use the soldier?
Here it comes. I gotta make it louder. The wooden soldier.
There's 100 of them.
Yeah. This is cool, the animation that they do now.
Man, we have a kid. This is the coolest thing ever.
Oh, yeah. You're rooting for the soldiers now.
Yep.
This is pro-military.
Yep.
Stop motion on 100 toy soldiers was cheaper than...
That's what I was just thinking. Would it have been cheaper just to use actors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sooner GM says props to Fraga for making it this far.
You know.
Yep. There you go. You got your wish. Now the real actors.
Well, wait a minute. Why would they do animation and then do... Oh, right in the heart.
Oh, get those bayonets working.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, that poor... I bet that girl was scared to death.
We're just smiling though.
Yeah, I like that.
If you rewind, that guy looked like Gary Cooper. That one actor.
Maybe, just maybe, a couple of these little kids are still alive today.
Well, they'd be like as old as my mom or older.
Older? What year did this come out?
34.
Yeah, my mom was born in 31 and she's 91, so these kids would have to have been like 5 maybe.
Yeah.
So it could be.
So that'd mean they were born in 29.
Yeah, 29, 26, something like that.
93, 94 years old.
Oh, look how cool that is, man. Look at that.
Get out if you want to live.
Oh! Now the alligators are
I
going to
want
eat
to
them.
live.
Look at them. They're just laughing their heads off. Look at the alligators eat them.
This was the first war movie Billy ever saw.
Yeah, probably, right?
Got him hooked. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's how it ends? Wow.
Wow.
An instant classic.
Yeah.
How about that? Oh, wait a minute. Can't watch that.
Was that it? Does that mean it's
Wow.
over?
Yes.
I can't
Dan.
believe that's how it ended.
Be like my wife, Dan. That's a Debbie. Same thing.
Oh,
Shocking.
God. Hey, you know what? High five to Debbie.
Oh, you young whippersnappers don't
Look
like
at
those
Fritz
old movies.
Schnitzel. Fritz Schnitzel says 6-year-old me is jumping up and down on the family couch right now. That's
Right.
Well-
Fighting with your brother pretending one's the boogeyman.
I've never seen this before, and I can pretty much guarantee I'll never see it again.
No.
Graham,
Amen,
Graham,
brother.
this is a double feature, right? Play the next one.
Oh, yes, it's
no.
Terror in Tiny Town. We're gonna watch
Yeah.
Hey, that fight scene at the end is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Those two small people duking it
I
out.
love you guys, though, and that's the only reason I stayed.
That was an Irish goodbye ending. I mean, it was just like, and over. Goodbye. Everybody leave. People are going, wait, is there an after credit? What's going
I
on?
appreciate those
Don't
Irish.
stop to get lunch. Just go.
Yep.
Yeah. The after credit scene showing the next film in the Babes in Toyland series.
Yeah.
The series.
Babes in
More
Toyland.
babes in Toyland.
They should do Babes in Toyland Paranormal Christmas or what is it? Paramilitary Christmas.
Babes in
Oh,
Titland.
You say
Yeah.
Now-
Titland?
That's Andy's kind of film right there.
Babes
Right.
in
You know it.
adult Toyland. And then I'm watching.
That's
There you
that's
go.
what we need.
What if there was some real like gun action, like just paramilitary, just
Look at Evil One says, "Thank God I'm stoned."
Yeah, well.
No, you guys are killing me. My God.
I'm with you, Billy.
Thank you, brother. Just
Don't
wait and see what
think of-
Graham's got in store for us all for St. Patrick's Day.
All right. Can't wait.
White man's not in the public domain, is it?
No.
That's all right. We'll just play it silent and we'll do all the dialogue, you and I.
Yeah. We'll give him a hand.
We'll get the script and we'll all do it. We'll all play a part.
That's how we should have done this movie. Just done it silent. We all pick a character. Just
Well, we
ad-lib the whole
practically
thing.
You know, we can do that for St. Patrick's Day for sure.
Sure.
What does Dan think of that?
Well,
He'll be
Depends
sick
on-
that day.
depends on the preparation. You know, no, I do like. You know, I've seen old school Comic Gate stuff where it was silent and people read the script, and I thought that stuff was hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun, but you know, it should be something that we could all sink our teeth into.
Well, maybe we can do Leprechaun, you know, like the Leprechaun, and we run that with the sound off, and we just do that movie.
Leprechaun.
Jesus.
Just make up our own dialogue.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Improv the whole thing.
Yeah,
We just pick a character.
That sounds like homework.
Yeah.
No, it's improv, Art. There is no homework. You literally do it at the spur of the moment.
Still feels like homework.
Oh, my God.
Come on, Graham, wrap this
You
show up. I
play
got to get some
creative.
dinner.
All right. Well, gang, everybody who stuck it out, we hope you enjoyed it. These watch parties are fun, but I know some of these movies are a little
Ish.
small. little slow,
fun-ish.
But, that's the fun part, is making fun of them. So
it's torturing the viewers.
No.
Well,
make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, hit that like button. No, I haven't even said that. Like and subscribe to the channel, and do this show for all the bros, so you don't miss out on any of our shows.
That's right, because when you like and subscribe, it enables us to provide more content like this.
And
That's right.
To your point, Aaron.
Quiet, Aaron, you're going to kill the show.
More specifically, don't use this as an opportunity to dislike and unsubscribe. Okay,
that's right. We all have misses.
I like that Graham
struck out.
Yeah, Graham blamed Aaron for the reason this live stream's not going so well.
Actually, it's going very well. We got quite a few viewers still.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Graham,
It was fun. It was a lot of
Aaron,
fun.
are you next week?
Huh?
Aaron, are you next week?
Yeah,
sure is.
With me.
All
What are
right.
we watching next week?
No watching. No watching.
No more
I'll
watching.
figure.
Is it a Christmas game show?
It might be. It might
Wait,
be.
we're watching the Bells of St. Mary's.
How about White Christmas? We can all sing along.
There you go.
No, that have yourself a merry.
We can
little
harmonize.
Very prevalent.
No,
Snow.
Oh my
All right,
God.
everybody. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on Aaron's channel next week. We'll see you on the Bros on Monday. And
Tuesday. Kings on Monday, Bros on
Kings on
Tuesday.
Monday.
Kings on Monday, yeah. So have a great night, everybody.
Bye,
Happy holidays.
everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Stay safe. Be kind.
Bye-bye.